This, I, why is the music
What is
so
this
sad?
music?
Yeah, why is the music so sad?
Yeah, this is the quiet time after realizing a tragedy music.
What a day. We did our job at the arcade, we met people, and
All those kids
Francine died. Alright, we're back with this. So last time, we were going to do a little bit more, and then my power went out, and it was out for... It was out for, I think it came back on properly, like, an hour or so after stream would have normally ended. So yeah, probably good that we stopped there. And then Rhino's power went out that same day!
Yeah, like a minute after I got into bed to go to sleep, and you immediately notice when your fans go off, and suddenly it's dead silent and the air starts getting stale.
Yeah. But yeah, we're back, and we're gonna keep going with this. So, okay, that said what a day. I didn't mean to click, but I was just clicking back onto the screen. All right. Quirky coworkers, diehard pro gamers, volatile kids getting into volatile situations. I'd say it's a recipe for wackiness or some such cliche, but nothing's an easily dismissed cliche when it's happening to you directly.
By the way, hate the design of this break room.
Frankly,
It's so sterile compared to how, like, dark and vibrant the arcade is.
Yeah, I mean, it is like the employees only area, so I kind of understand them not putting as much effort into it.
It's depressing.
It's
It's gray.
Yeah, I feel like at the very least, like, the walls should be a color.
And not just look like slabs of concrete with cracks on them.
But Rhino, penguin there, baby.
At least someone put up a poster.
Also, soda and the FNAF monitors. And there's a coffee machine. I don't drink coffee, but it's good decoration. Frankly, I'm exhausted. I dropped down into one of the cheap folding metal chairs in the employee break room, groaning and rolling my head back to try and work the kinks out of my sore shoulders. And spot an upside-down kid.
What the... I thought we got rid of all of you. Oh, no, wait, it's still going on. We were just given a break.
Huh. Oh, wait, I'm the one leaning backwards. I sit up and turn around instead. Okay, he's crying. When it was upside down, I thought he just had, like, blue eyes, and I was like, oh god, it's a demon. Upside down demon child. The worst kind. Better.
Hey, Blaze.
Wait, what's a kid doing back here? Hey, I think he was hoping I wouldn't notice him. Sad kid. The fact that he has a generic portrait tells me this is not an important character, so do you want to take him just because it's me talking to him?
Yeah, alright. Hi.
Hi. And you are?
Mikey.
Michelangelo, the TMNT. Okay, that's a start. Hi, Mikey. My name is Rymax-kun. So, what are you doing back here? This is an employees-only area. Wait, there's a keypad. How'd you get in?
The guy at the desk dropped this.
He holds out a piece of paper with the door code written on it. Huh. Score 1 for Ashley's wild storytelling being more fact than fiction. So Gavin just dropped the thing, apparently. Also,
Yeah, remember Ashley had that as part of her story.
Yeah. Also, as a reminder, this is currently what we're looking at in terms of affinity with people and our stats. We have very high affinity with Gavin because we made like 3 separate dialogue choices when we picked him.
And also, yeah, he was one of the ones we kept with. The 2 that we kept with for the extra activities are highest right now.
Yeah, Queen Bee and Gavin. Everyone else was even. I imagine it'll become.
It'll spread the love a bit.
Yeah, it'll stagger out more as time goes on. Because, like, I will say, I like all of these characters. I think I am probably going to end up... I think I already might know who my preference is.
I want to get to know them all more.
Yeah, I want to get to know them all a little more, but at the moment, I know where my preference is. And then we are very heart. And okay, so it's quirky. I guess that the blue one's like logic, right?
Yeah.
And then heart is like empathetic or empathic.
Yep.
I don't know.
Red is bold.
Yeah, red, as we've seen, is basically asshole.
I don't know. One was like, "Fuck it, let's dance." That one wasn't bad.
And then
that's the one we picked.
And then the last one is neutral.
Basic. Still on level 1, by the way.
Yeah, I imagine that the level is like chapters
or day. We're still on day 1.
Yeah. Okay, but you can't stay back here. Well, I don't see any knives or stabbing implements left out in the open, so I guess it's technically safe, but...
Please don't send me back out there.
Well...
Is this birthday child? And he didn't want this.
This is curious. I lean in so we can be on the same eye level. I might be remembering wrong, but I think they said it was a girl whose birthday it was.
I don't remember.
Something wrong? You can tell me. I work here. I'm the guy who solves problems.
Apparently. No problems. Just don't want to go out there.
Don't you want to play with your friends? And he gives me the most cynical, bitter laugh I've ever heard out of a kindergartner.
I don't got any friends. I don't know anybody here. Family just moved to the city, and before that we lived in another city. And one more before that, but I was too little to remember. Mom told me to come to the party anyway, and I didn't wanna, but she took me anyway. And then she left because she's gotta work.
New kid in town, huh? He nods mutely. Still, I should have busted him there and then. Brought him back out to the party where the other parents could supervise him. I should have told Gavin. Should have enforced the rules of the arcade. Okay, kid, I won't tell on you. If you want to stay back here for the rest of the party, I'll keep you company.
Thanks. You really want to tell my mom?
Nope.
Why? I thought you wanted to make me go. You're an adult like Mom.
Yeah, I wasn't always an adult. I was a kid once. The new kid in town, in fact.
You were the new kid?
Yeah, although for me that started happening back when I was 10. Again and again, moving from town to town, school to school. Never really making any friends, not for years. Mom and Dad kept losing jobs and taking new ones, worse ones. They'd be working all day long, too tired when they came home to do much of anything. After years and years of this, I stopped hoping things would get better. I decided I'd just take what I could get. This child is now my therapist! I decided I want to go back outside instead. Had to go with the flow.
Beep boop. You're lore dumping. What does that mean?
It means you don't care. Some things are good, some things are bad, but you don't care. You just do what you have to do without really being sad over it.
That sounds so sad. You weren't sad? It's sad to never care about anything, right?
I guess I was sad. I just told myself I wasn't going to be sad, even though I really was. And then I bite my tongue hard. Because my little involuntary trip down memory lane was not helping this kid out. Wouldn't have helped little Rymax-kun out if an adult did this for me. So instead, I decided to be the adult that little Rymax-kun would have needed. Hey, it could be totally worse. Aliens could attack. It won't always be this bad. Life has ups and downs. Your mommy loves you, that's why she works hard. But this won't beat you, right? You're a tough kid. You take the time you need, I'll stay with you. These are all pretty good. He doesn't. I don't think the
heart one seems a little.
The heart one seems like it'd be
a little patronizing.
It'd be more like that's the sort of thing we would say to like a younger kid who like doesn't understand the concept of working, basically. The top one.
Yeah, and he didn't mention the mom too much just at the beginning, so it doesn't seem like that's the focus of this.
It also doesn't seem like he's really. I wouldn't say he's not in the mood for joking, but there hasn't been any joking so far, so the top one might be too much of a shift. It won't always be this bad. Life has ups and downs. I mean, that's
kind of neutral.
That feels more like we're
talking. How logical he is.
That feels like projecting, because He's basically just like, he's basically just like, I don't know anyone here. I don't want to go back out there. This isn't like a big picture problem for him. It's just he doesn't want to go back out to the arcade. Even though I called it the asshole option, I feel like the bold option might be best. Kind of build him up a little bit.
Yeah, we already said he could stay back here, so I feel like that's just kind of reiterating it. I kind of do want to go for bold.
All right, this won't beat you, right? You're a tough kid. Hey, life can be lousy sometimes. I'll give you that. But hiding won't fix it. Hiding just makes you stay sad longer. If things are bad, stand up. If you're sad, stand up. You can't let life win. You gotta be a big boy, bigger than that, ready to go. What happens when you're playing an arcade game and you run out of extra lives, or the boss beats you, or the puzzle fills all the way to the top?
You lose the game?
Well, yes. And then you put in another token, and you play again. And each time you stand up to the game, you get better at playing it. That's where you are now, Mikey. Hiding in here when you've got tokens in your pocket and can keep on playing if you want to. You want
like
to keep
this
playing?
this Dark Souls logic from Rymax.
Do you want to keep playing, or just hide? Maybe it's my tone more than my words. Something stirs me.
I want to play games.
Right! It's an arcade. Even if you don't know anyone here, you can always play games and have fun. Even if sometimes life is sad, even if sometimes things are bad, you've always got another token. Even if you run out of tokens, you can still keep going. And if you go out there and play, maybe you'll meet someone who enjoys playing too. Maybe you'll make a friend. You won't know unless you play the game. So, ready to stand up?
Yeah.
Ready to keep playing?
Yeah.
Ready to go out there and have some fun?
Yeah.
I don't even need to take his hand and lead him out of there. Mikey's off like a shot to rejoin the party. That went well.
I guess we got like double points for that.
Yeah. I think... I bit my tongue there. I think for some of these, there might be a correct answer of sorts. But otherwise, you can just choose to build up whatever stats you want. And off he goes. I'm not fooling myself. I know I haven't fixed all Mikey's problems. I'm no child psychologist. It was entirely me flying by the seat of my pants. But for one moment there, I was able to help someone in the same crappy situation I found myself long ago. 15 years ago. Flashback. Oh, okay. Everything changed. No more family vacations, no more arcade visits. We couldn't afford them, and they couldn't take time off work. The whole couldn't...
Family coon.
The whole Kun family had to learn to settle, to accept the lot in life we've been dealt. They simply go with the flow, never hoping, never wanting. Juniper did her best to pull me out of that mire. I'd only known her a few years, one of the few stable times of my life, but she knew the edge I'd been pushed to. Now, here I am. Today has been, well, bonkers. Alternately boring and hectic, surreal and way too real. I can honestly say I'm more alive today than I have been in a very, very long time.
Beep beep. Beep beep, Rymax. My emotional voice analysis subroutines combined with your body language suggest you're very happy right now.
Yeah, I guess I am. How'd you know?
I just told you, silly.
I mean, how did you know I love this job so much?
Oh, that's easy. I didn't.
What? This is just our catchphrase, apparently.
I lied. I was 47% sure. Oh, it has elements that seem to click with your optimal social requirements, a fun atmosphere, spirited coworkers, helping people out, and so on. And I also cross-referenced your roommate's postings talking about how much you enjoyed arcade visits when you were a kid. Still, 47%. But I was 99.97% sure that if I said I was 99.97% sure, you'd be willing to give it a try.
Another thing to thank Juniper for, I guess. You're a very weird little app, you know.
I tried to be.
Alright. Nope. Spy music.
Is it time for title drop? Oh, no.
And so, that was how it raised my spirits. My arcade spirits! When the car's pulling up at the parking lot, it looks like the party's over. It's just about closing time for the arcade, anyway. Most of the gamers have filed out by now, if they hadn't already fled the tidal wave of kiddies. My first impulse is to go bug Gavin about my paperwork, but that can wait. I'd rather go help someone with the tidying up, or maybe see how our VIP gamers are doing. Not enough time to run around checking in with everyone, though. Who do I want to hang out with? Okay.
Well, we didn't get to spend time with Ashley and Naomi earlier.
Yeah, Gavin's tapping on his tablet and frowning, and I guess we'll go right to him. Ashley's quietly repairing her costume, maybe she could use company. Naomi's prying gum out of a coin slot and looks ready to cry. Queen Bee's packing up her gear, ready to go home. Teo's cooling down with some Fast Cars 5 before the day's through. Percy's finally finished his Moopy game and is ready to leave.
If I'm honest, all the customers seem fine.
Yeah, they're just like, alright, see ya. Gavin!
Let's go to Naomi.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. I feel really bad for Naomi! Naomi definitely looks like she could use a hand. Someone's jammed bright pink bubblegum into a coin slot and she's trying to clear the stickiness out.
How could they? How can they do this to a poor innocent little Cubert?
Hey, need a hand?
Oh, they were able to say Cubert?
Yeah, it's also weird
Everything
because...
else has been like parodies.
Yeah, and also, we have, like, Fist of Discomfort for fighting games, but then they also mentioned Street Fighter. So I don't know what the...
I guess you could say the name, but you can't have it on screen.
Maybe.
No, thank goodness. Yeah, work on the second player slot for me. I got swabs and some of my kit there. Grab what you need. Honestly, the nerve of those kids. No respect at all for these gains. Gains aren't like chew-proof, machine-washable baby toys. They're delicate and deserve love and care.
But they are toys, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, of course, you know, they're also works of art. I know not everybody sees it that way. Back in the 80s, operators would just throw away games that didn't perform well anymore. In the end, an arcade has to make money. It means using and abusing a game until it's time to put it out to pasture. I don't have to like it, right?
Definitely not. Stand up for game rights. The kids had a lot of fun. They're not all mean. How long does a game last realistically?
Fun.
Yeah. Nothing justifies deliberately trashing a game like this. But if it helps, the party was a success. Everybody had fun playing your wonderful games. So for every kid who hurt you, know a dozen more would thank you if they knew you were providing these great games and making sure they stayed playable.
Yay.
Yay!
Yeah. Hey, you're right. Kids aren't all bad, of course. And maybe one day I'll say that about Gavin. I'm not really good with kids, not like Ashley, but if they learn to love games when they're young, they'll love them all their life, right?
Yes! Yeah!
Mm-hmm. But I do have to be realistic. I know this isn't a museum. We aren't preserving priceless treasures for generations to come. Sometimes I treat it like my little private collection, but really I do want people to play and enjoy these games. And that does wear them down in time. As long as I'm here, I'll pick up a game when it wobbles on his feet, dust it off, straighten it up, send it out there to be played with all over again.
With the last of the gum pulled out of the slot, Naomi closes up her toolbox.
I should probably pull the coin mix entirely and give him a good cleaning tomorrow, but I didn't want to let the gum sit overnight. I'm heading home soon. I'll see you tomorrow. Right?
You got it, Naomi.
Great.
With things
I don't know if I need a new voice for her or not.
I think it's fine.
Alright.
With things winding down, there's just one last thing to take care of before I'm out the door. I seek out Gavin to handle the remains of the day. Right, Max-kun. Good work today. Thanks, boss. Mid-boss? Sub-boss?
Boss.
Bonus boss?
That's right hand to the boss to you, sir.
Ah, the penultimate boss.
Yeah.
Gavin, will do. I can't say you've been a perfect employee, but my standards are impossibly high, so I'll just assume you were as close to perfect as is reasonable.
I'll take it.
You came to me when dealing with those stolen tickets. Good. I want you to know I'll always be here should you need me, even if I look busy.
That does help.
Normally I'd have dealt with angry parents myself, but I was distracted. I've only second-hand accounts of your performance there, but, allowing Queen Bee to yell at the customers is questionable at best. Is volatile. I'd rather you have handled that one on your own, all told.
That's fair enough. That probably is the wiser decision, but...
I'm not pleased that you sold our movie for only $1,000, not $3,000 as I'd requested. Gavin, we only paid $200 for that game. I'd be ripping off a customer. A customer with exceptionally deep pockets. And one who squats on that game all day, spending only a handful of change in the process. If anything, $3,000 is what we need to make up the lost profit from Percy being so movie-obsessed. I don't think it's that.
That is funny to think about. It's like he's good enough at the game where he doesn't have to spend much on it.
Yeah, but also, like, I don't think that's really the
It depends how long he's been coming here.
What's more, why it's still here is a good question. Was I not clear I wanted it gone? Percy didn't want to break up the family. They're machines, not people. Naomi!
I'll kill him!
He also didn't want Naomi to be sad. Yes, well, Naomi needs to learn to let go, I'd say. Oh, Francine is here!
Francine is here in spirit.
I'm a ghost! I don't remember what voice I gave her.
It's just your standard home one.
Are you giving our poor little Rymax-kun a hard time, Gavin dear?
Miss Francine, I thought you were napping. Or dead.
Naomi's dream matters too, as does the dream of Percy, that poor fellow.
I assure you, he's not poor.
Poor? Isn't Percy stinking rich?
Gavin, I know you mean well, wanting to keep everyone's dreams afloat, but sacrifices made in that name would shatter the dreams of others. Well, that's not what the Funplex is all about. Rymax-kun, you understand, yes? The reason why?
Why am I here? That's the question she asked me during that interview. Now I think I understand. I came here today looking for hope. Hope I could do more with my life than compromise, settle for what I could get, and go with the flow.
He's trauma dumping again.
Everybody I've met today is full of hope. Gamers chasing scores, people following their passions. Nobody here is willing to give up on their dreams. Not even you, Gavin. You know we're better than this, Gavin. We don't settle. We chase after our hopes and dreams and won't accept anything less. I see. Right, Max, Miss Francine, I apologize. It's difficult to balance my idealism against my realism some days. But I know in my heart I need to err on the side of idealism, even if my mind screams in protest. I can assume you are still keen to work here, right, Max? I don't even hesitate before replying. I quit. Absolutely. Gavin fetches a nearby short stack of forms. Fill these out tonight, hand them in to me first thing in the morning. And welcome to the Funplex.
Welcome to the family, I'd say. I'm sure you'll fit in just fine, Rymax.
I like that our score ended up a nice even number.
Also, okay, I need to say something, and I want to know if you agree with this. 5 is an even odd number, right?
Yeah. If it ends in a 5, that's still a pretty good ending.
Yeah, if it ends in a 5, that's acceptable. And in my opinion, 3, not as an ending, but just 3 of something is as acceptable as an even number of something. Because 3 is just a good number.
Yeah.
One bus ride later, and it's home again, jiggity jig. Ah!
If it ends in 9, unless you hit the cap for that number, you needed to try slightly harder.
What if it ends in period 99?
I'll take that.
Juniper, already home from work, bounds over eagerly to interrogate me on my day.
Sorry, I'm kind of like looking at the black part of her bangs, and part of me can't help but see it as an up arrow pointing to the middle of her head.
Insert brain here!
So, how'd it go?
It went well.
Well or well?
Really well. Little app came through, despite being terrifyingly omniscient and just a little bit unnerving.
You forgot to mention adorable. It's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear things worked out. You even came home with a smile, like when you were a lifeguard.
Huh. Guess I am smiling. Interesting.
That's not what it says. By the way, there's just one teensy-weensy little question I have for you. Why exactly did you order a giant crate full of pizza bagels? Oh right, that is in the background. Did I neglect to mention that part of the terms and conditions?
On the plus side, I know what I'm having for lunch tomorrow and the next 5 years. I mean, hey, I am all for pizza bagels.
I'll take pizza bagels.
Yeah, you can have pizza anytime!
And that's level 1. Complete. Hey look, you also won a prize! You'll get one of these for each level you clear, plus some extras for various endings and other hidden thingies. Well, now we have to search for hidden thingies. Now let's check your score. Gavin seems to have taken a shine to you.
Feeling is not particularly mutual.
You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul.
We've been choosing the quirky options a lot less often than I thought we would.
Also, you've scored 6,500 points. Nice. Keep talking with people and your score will go up, up, up.
You can't say it's nice, it doesn't end in a 69.
Today's pizza fact is Americans eat approximately 100 acres of pizza each day, or 350 slices per second. Wow.
It's the same thing for Canada, but I'm about half of it.
Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 2?
Yeah. Am I able to... Is there a way to like, delete? I guess not. I'll just make a second save here. I don't like Percy staring at me. Level 2, Chasing Ghosts!
Arcade's haunted.
What?
Arcade's haunted.
It is the future year 20XX. You know what? Things are pretty okay. I've worked as a floor attendant at the Funplex for 2 weeks now. Hard work to be sure, but rewarding. In a spiritual sense, at least. I I've helped Naomi repair pinball games. I've had tea with Francine while she reminisced about the far-out 1960Xs. I've evacuated gamers when the kitchen accidentally caught on fire.
The kitchen?
I've had numerous kids puking up nachos on my clothes. I've scraped gum off any number of surfaces. I've chased what turned out to be entirely too many spiders out of a single skee-ball machine.
Little did you know that skee ball you picked up was a giant egg sack.
Oh.
And now you're horrified.
Thanks, Rhino. I'll never play skee-ball again.
It's okay, as long as they don't go squish.
Okay, look, I know I'm not painting this as a very rosy picture so far, but honestly, I'm happy. I'm happy even amidst the chaos and the grossness. I'm happy
even amidst the fact that those spiders have the high score.
Just... I picked up this spider egg and I threw it and it exploded and now there are spiders everywhere. Oh god, we need to get rid of them. Actually, hang on. They're playing the game better than I was.
Okay, now I just need to enter my initial spy. Hey, how come your grenades got put in it? Points at you. Okay, yeah, you did do the work. You want to go versus? You pick up the next machine.
How about ping pong? Pick up a paddle. Every single spider on the other side holds up a tiny paddle.
Why do you all have matching jerseys now? It's getting intimidating.
Oh, what? There being 1,000 spiders at once wasn't already intimidating?
Yes, but now you know they're in sync.
What about Backstreet Boys? I'm happy. That's all that matters, right?
Right, you're happy. This is the best I've seen you in ages, Rymax. Before you come home all drained and exhausted. Now, well, you're still tired, but good tired.
My roommate Juniper. She'd take the stopping by during her lunch break whenever she could get away from her office cubicle long enough to do so. It's still hard work, don't get me wrong. But overall, it's good work. I just feel good. Totally good and stuff.
Good.
The spiders are playing better than me. Get the flamethrower!
Too late, they are... Agreed. Double plus good.
They are what, Rhino?
They already have it.
Oh, Discord cut off, so, okay. Iris, we talked about you listening in on my conversations. What did I tell you about that?
To pretend I wasn't eavesdropping even when I am?
Exactly. You know, I'd be more upset about my creepy privacy-invading digital overmistress, but I have to admit that Iris really pulled through for me. Even if she also ordered a 3-month supply of pizza bagels on my behalf.
But Rymax, when pizza's on a bagel...
So, Juniper! How long do you have left on your break? Any time to squeeze in some pinball or something? You can spot your tokens.
No, can do. Something high fives.
That entire thing got cut off by Discord being weird.
Oh, sorry. No can do. Our new assistant synergy manager arranged a team building exercise. I had to move colored bits of paper around or something and then exchange high fives.
Assistant synergy manager? It sounds like a very vague job.
And nah, it's actually entry level. Good pay, right on the track to middle management. Pretty cushy if a bit dull. Funny thing is, they asked me if I knew anybody who'd fit in before they started advertising for candidates. And I said, nope, who'd want to do that?
When was this exactly?
2 weeks ago.
So, 2 weeks ago, right when I needed to find work, you told them you didn't know any good candidates for a well-paying entry-level job.
Oh, but you wouldn't have liked being an assistant synergy manager, right? Not one bit.
Juniper, please tell me you told them no because I'd already taken this job by that point, not because you forgot.
I didn't forget. I just, didn't bother telling you about the open position that night. I mean, you'd already had so many jobs you hated. I knew you'd hate being assistant synergy manager, so I didn't feel the need to tell you. And it all worked out, right? You just spent the last 5 minutes telling me how happy you are here.
Not a lie, I was happy here indeed. Also not a lie, having packed pizza bagels for lunch, after having pizza bagels for breakfast, because we barely had enough money to cover the rent this week pulled together. Also not a lie, Gavin constantly hiding the numbers from us, insisting things were fine, all while dryly joking about perpetually being on the edge of crash and burn. Also not a lie, that every time someone in my family tried to chase after happiness instead of stability, we fell deeper and deeper into debt and misery.
Rymax, say something. You're scaring me.
I lost my lifeguard job, I barely reacted. Didn't care that I was impoverished again and facing an uncertain future. I guess one of the nasty side effects of no longer going with the flow is no longer being numb to the reality of your situation. But I shouldn't feel upset. I've been genuinely enjoying my new job. It's restored my sense of hope that my days can be something to live through, not just endure. I have no right to be angry or upset at losing an opportunity at a safer, more stable future, right? It's okay, I'm where I want to be, honest truth. It's okay, everything is fine, lie to protect Juniper. It's not okay, why didn't you tell me, harsh truth.
Top one.
Yeah. So I won't be angry or upset. Simple as that. I decided I was done compromising, right? Done with settling, going with the flow. I'm gonna be the one to break the family curse. I chose this path of my own free will. Even if I didn't have all the facts at the time. But if I'm gonna be honest, boundless confidence doesn't cover the simple fact that I chose to be vulnerable rather than safe. If the arcade closes, if anything else goes wrong, still, no need to dump all that on Juniper. It's okay, Juniper. You were right. I'd have hated that job. And things are great here.
Oh, good. You were kind of freaking me out. Trust me, it's the right decision. You'd learn to loathe working at my office like I do. I mean, sure, the pay is good. You get solid health insurance, paid vacation time. They have a sweet coffee shop right in the lobby. There are these really great chairs that support your lower back, like $1,000 chairs from Sweden, crafted by master chairsmiths.
Juniper, I said it's fine. Everything is fine. Honestly,
Stop making it not fine.
Yeah! Honestly, I'm okay. I mean, I won't deny that job would have been a safer bet. I want to contribute my fair share to the apartment rent, you know? But what's done is done. I'd rather look forward than back.
Right. Forget I said anything. Please forget I said anything. Sorry, I should have told you. I shouldn't have held that back. I still wouldn't have pushed you to take the job. It's totally horrible in my office. You'd have been miserable there. Like me.
Juniper, it's cool. You're right. I'd have hated it.
Okay, good. So, I've got a good feeling about all this. I think you're right where you need to be. Even if I was, kinda awful about getting you here. Yeah, I gotta get back to the office. Have a good lunch, okay?
I can feel the distant rumble of a frozen box of pizza bagels taunting me from the recently repaired employee break room. Yeah, okay. You have a good rest of the hours of your day, yeah?
You bet.
I'm okay with this. Everything is fine. Right? Right. What I need right now is a distraction. And frozen pizza bagels are most certainly not it. My pocket money is really slim, but I think I need to step out for some fresh air and treat myself to a better lunch than that. And hey, maybe some company too. Nice and distracting, talking to someone about anything other than this. Let's see, who's available? Percy's taking a break from his score chasing. Queen Bee's between matches right now. Tio's shaking it on Showtime stage. Ashley's not on mascot duty today.
Yeah, there we go. I had a Discord hiccup, I think.
Yeah, your Discord's being weird today. Your Discord or your internet. I don't know which one.
I don't know. Hmm. I would say either Tio or Ashley, but Tio is actively playing something.
I think.
Hello, James username.
James username. More like user Jame. I'm clever. Let's go for Ashley. We haven't really spent any time with her.
Yeah, alright.
It's not often that both floor attendants can go on break at the same time. I should take advantage of that and see if Ashley wants to grab some chow.
Oh, non-costume Ashley.
What? She does have a flamingo belt buckle, though. On the plus side, I will not be lunching with Pinky the Funplex Flamingo. She's in her civvies today. I was Ashley, right?
I believe so. Because I was Percy, Teo, and Naomi, and you were Gavin, Ashley, and Queen Bee.
Yeah. Love this game, always try to catch a stream of it when I can. We've been enjoying it so far as well. I feel like we're making choices less on less regard to who we want to date and more just based on, like, in the moment, what would we do in real life?
Although this is day 2, so we can officially start flirting.
Hey, Rymax, what's up? Kitchen on fire again?
Not yet, and to avoid that happening again, I suggest having lunch somewhere else.
You know, I was just about to suggest that. Both not burning down the kitchen and going out for a bite. Sounds great.
Maybe taking a breather and stepping outside these walls will help take my mind off of everything that happened this morning. And Ashley always has a story to get lost in. Maybe I could get some pointers.
Oh, hey, I know where we could go. You haven't been to the whole story yet, have you?
No, not yet. I've been existing off all these pizza bagels.
I do love me some pizza bagels, especially the sausage ones. Wonder how they make all those tiny little sausages fit on those bite-sized morsels.
Is Iris about to...
Like, is it on a conveyor belt with lots of sharp blades? Chopping down at insane speeds? That's
just asking for, like, there to be a slasher movie that takes place there.
You wouldn't want to be caught under that, no way.
Focus, Ashley. Whole story.
Oh yeah, it's an adorable little bookstore that also sells coffee and donuts. Get it? Whole story.
Apparently Jane's username has played through this game like 5 times, but it's because of the writing quality, so hey, maybe...
Yeah?
Hey, that shows more for us picking the paths not picked.
Yeah. I'm curious if we'll end up picking paths that they haven't seen then.
Not a fan of puns, I take it. Nevertheless, I got a hankering for some mini donuts. Let's go.
I do love those, like, small powdered donuts. Those are great.
I found I'm less of a donut person these days. I used to really be into Krispy Kreme because they had one right next to like my high school. They were good when you got them fresh. They would melt in your mouth and you could eat like twice as many as you could normally. I find that I do enjoy pretty much just plain or chocolate. You do too much with them and it gets a little egregious. I never had mini donuts, so I think I may have once, and I was like, this is getting everywhere.
Played the sequel 5 times too. If anything, it's even better. We'll have to get to that as well.
There's a sequel?
Yeah, I know a little bit about it. I think it follows like different characters, but it's still the same kind of general idea and takes place in the same like timeline.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll probably do that as well. Maybe not immediately after this, but we'll definitely get to that. The new challengers here. Despite coming to this little strip mall for 2 weeks, I hadn't actually visited our neighbors. Mostly, I did whatever needed doing. Took orders from Gavin, lent a hand to Ashley and Naomi, things like that. Whatever the job happened to call for. No more, no less. I couldn't say I'd been a part of any community outside the immediate circle of my co-workers, whereas the others visited Whole Story frequently. Ashley leads the way into a shop that smells strangely of dusty old books and sugary sweetness. I don't think I'd ever been in a little independent bookstore. Or a bookstore at all, for that matter. It's 20XX! Who buys books at a brick-and-mortar stores anymore? If you transfer your save, it changes a few minor things, but you don't need to play the first one first. Ah, okay. Still, yeah, we'll probably get to that. But despite the subdued atmosphere compared to the arcade, there are customers present and accounted for. Sipping coffee, reading old tomes, and yes, munching donuts. Ashley secures a tiny table for us before directing me to the bar. Hang on, what the heck is up with this menu? It's organized by the Dewey Decimal System? What the hell is the Dewey Decimal System? I hear it all the time. What is the Dewey Decimal System?
Wait, do you not know?
No!
Okay, so it's pretty much the universal library organization system, where you can look stuff up in these tiny cards, usually about index card sized, in file cabinets near the front of the library, and with them, if it's organized correctly, you can find pretty much anything in the building.
Okay.
I don't know all the details of it because it's been a while, but I think it essentially narrows it down by like genre, author, section it's in, stuff like that.
Gotcha. And they're doing it for a menu somehow. I'll have the
I don't know how they manage that.
I'll have the Judy Bloom. It's a bunch of mini donuts. And hey, my treat, okay? Are they fudge donuts? If you've read Judy Bloom books, you understand. Anyway.
I do not.
I mumble out a thanks, trying not to make a big deal of it. Cash is tight, and boutique cafe pastries wouldn't help my situation much.
Whoa!
A pair of middle-aged guys wait to take my order. Hey, I'd like, one super sweet glazed chocolate sprinkle special surprise with orange juice. You know what? Surprise me. What's your favorite donut? Just a glaze and some coffee. Keep it simple. I worry that the top... I would worry about the top one because, like, she said she'll pay for it, and that feels like taking advantage by getting something with, like, a lot of shit.
So do we want to go for basic, or do we want to go recommendation?
Let's go recommendation. Let's go for the middle one.
Alright,
Surprise me. Hey, what's good? What's your favorite order from the menu? Alright, so we've got Ben is red, and the other one is green, so I guess I'll be Ben. One Terry Pratchett coming up. A jam pastry with glatchy and coffee. The second fellow puts together my order and also drops a small paperback book onto the tray featuring a many-legged wooden travel trunk on the cover.
I love it already.
A literally literary lunch. With alliteration, apparently.
I'm attempting to not give him the Shaggy voice.
Also, his actual picture looks fine, looks great, but the icon he has, like, in the lower left,
it's a little busy.
A little busy, but also seeing it in just, like, the black and green, like, without the color, he looks like a sleazy back alley dealer. Hey kid, you wanna buy some books?
I want to expand your knowledge. Say, you work at the Funplex, don't you?
Right, we've seen you walk past our doors every morning and evening. Ben's voice is kind of the same as Gavin's. Hang on. Nah, not really.
Now I'm self-conscious about my Teo voice because it's been a bit. Nah, I don't think this is anywhere close to my Teo voice. Like clockwork, tick-tock. Is it close? Damn it. I need them in the same room. I'm self-conscious now.
Right, sorry. Should have introduced myself. Floor attendant Ryan Max Kun at your service. I'm your inside guy for tokens and tickets. Well, we're lousy at video. I think we're supposed to say this, like, at the same time or something.
I think it's back and forth.
Oh, we're lousy at video games.
Totally lousy.
But Francine's just a peach, isn't she?
Sweetest dame you'll ever meet.
Regardless, welcome to the whole story. Hey kid, want to expand your mind, broaden your horizons? We've got something for everyone. Got a little JRR, if you know what I mean. So hang on, do I have the... Okay, yeah, okay, apparently this got turned off. So now we'll be able to
that would be why.
Yeah, now we'll be able to hear their actual voices and come on with it. Regardless, welcome to the whole story.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Ben.
I'm Matt.
No relation to the actors.
Although they're cuties, and so are we.
Oh, stop.
Stop being called cute, never.
Apparently the sugar is available in forms other than round and holy. Anyway, don't let us stop you from having fun on your little date.
Wouldn't dream of it.
It's not a date.
Well, isn't that something?
Just friends, then. Family friends on a friendly friend? Family friends. Friendly friends on a play date.
Ooh, what if...
Maybe the real date was the friends we made along the way.
I'd say the real friends were the friends we made along the way.
What if the way was also the real friends who were the real friends we made along the way?
Okay, now you're just being silly.
And how?
Anyway,
Next
order, please. The pair waves the next customer in as I return to Ashley's table with our orders on a nicely decorated wooden tray.
Oh, wow!
That was a lot.
These mini donuts are just so cute.
Ashley holds up a tiny donut in her hands like a chipmunk holding an acorn.
That does paint the picture.
Nibble, nibble, nibble. Look around. Nibble, nibble, nibble. She looks down at the tiny pastry and her eyes sparkle before she tastes a bite. Takes a bite? Closing her eyes, the corners of her mouth curl into a wide smile.
Right, Max, it's so yummy. I could eat these all day.
I wish I could have Ashley's enthusiasm about eating food. The same old pizza bagels day after day is dulling out my palate. Ashley's face changes from pure delight to concern.
Hey, Rymax, is everything okay? You aren't your normal self today. You seem a little off.
It's been an interesting morning. Kinda hard to wrap my head around everything.
Hey, I know how those days go. Even I feel lost and confused sometimes.
There are days when it's especially rough. You seriously, Little Miss Sunshine? You feel the same way, huh? Or let her keep talking. I kinda wanna do the top one. She seems like the playful sort.
Yeah, go for it.
Really? The living embodiment of good tidings and cheer. Who are you and what have you done with Ashley? Come on now. But seriously, you're always so happy and confident, Ashley. Blindingly so, in fact. We got an Ashley point for that. Between the cosplay passion and keeping the kiddies happy, I've never seen you lose your smile, except for right now, I guess.
Oops.
I know. It seems totally unlike me, but honestly, deep down, I'm scared. I feel like I don't really know who I am. Every time I look at myself in the mirror, I don't know this person is who is staring back at me. Sounds weird. I mean, in my heart of hearts, I know I am Ashley Wolf, but that's all. What makes up Ashley Wolf? Your last name is Wolf? That's awesome!
Reminds me of whenever I still had cable and like Law and Order would come on and just first thing that comes up, Dick Wolf.
Who am I? Who am I really?
Who am I?
That's what I'm searching for. What am I fighting for?
That took an unusually serious tone compared to Ashley's usual chipper attitude. I can't say I entirely get what she means about not knowing who she is. Well, no,
Imposter syndrome?
I kinda get it, considering I don't know what I want from life. What you want and who you are What you want and who you are often linked ideas, right? I think there's supposed to be another R there, but I guess it would look weird. But Ashley looks so forlorn. I can't just sit by and say nothing. I won't let this silence drown her out. You should try searching in an abandoned house. Is that why you cosplay? What do you hope to find?
Cosplay is something she's passionate about, and it would be a switch to a topic that is both related, but it's also probably better for her mood.
There was a presenter on Irish television called Gay Byrne. I've told this story a couple times, but you're new, so you probably haven't heard it, James. When I was in school, there was on the intercom system. At one point, they would like use it to like call for like a student to come to the office, and at one point, they did the intercom, and they said it with the same enunciation that I'm doing. Jacob Wang to the office. Jacob Wang. Yeah, I think ask about cosplay. I think that works. I wonder if Ashley uses cosplay as a way to help explain her world, to discover things she couldn't obtain without it. Still think that sounds very ominous.
Wow.
Cosplay helps you find what you're looking for, right? Ashley looks shocked and slightly embarrassed. Whoa, how'd you guess? Are you psychic? You have to tell me if you're psychic. Those are the psychic rules. No. It just makes sense, I guess. We all have our masks, do we not? Yeah, we do. When I reflect on my life, I really do love cosplay, and I love the rush it brings. I get to be whoever I want, whatever I want. Because whenever I want as well. I could be a starship captain, an elf, a giant pink flamingo mascot even. I don't have to worry about Ashley. I can focus on being someone else. Me with D&D?
Yep.
I feel awkward in my own skin. When I'm in costume, I feel like I'm at my fullest potential. I feel comfortable. And I think cosplay has really helped me understand some things about myself that I couldn't see before I started doing this.
Me with D&D.
I just want to be able to love the person I am when I find them. I don't know if this is what they're going for necessarily, but this is kind of giving me like a trans discovery vibes.
I guess it's more just self-discovery vibes.
Yeah, but like the way it's kind of being worded about being like in your own skin, and like being other people is helps you kind of like figure it out. That's a bit of the vibe I get from it. Also, she seems like the kind of person who would play Fallout New Vegas, so
what does that have to do with anything?
I don't know why. There's just a meme that if you play like most people who play Fallout New Vegas end up being trans or something. It's just a meme.
What?
I don't know. I just know Maria told me about it, so.
Huh.
Knowing you, I think you'll do just fine there. If you can smile for the kiddies through a pink flamingo mask, you can smile for yourself. I hope so. I really do. Ashley looks off longingly for a second before snapping back to attention. New Vegas is the best Fallout game. I used to not really like New Vegas. I started playing it again, not recently, but like in the last few years I gave it another go, and I think I like it a lot. I still prefer 3, I think. But also, like, I spent more time with 3, so it might also just be nostalgia. Oh my.
I think New Vegas probably is still my favorite.
That's fair. 4 was one of games of all time.
4 was fun. It didn't really feel like a Fallout game. It was a weird outlier. And when I thought of it that way, I'm like, I'm having fun.
But what about 76, Rhino?
Haven't tried it.
Good. Oh my, I've just talked your ear right off.
Beep beep.
Beep beep. Lunchtime is over, Rymax.
I couldn't get over Liam Nielsen voting it in. You mean, like as the character's dad? In some parts, yeah. In like the opening tutorial, it sounds fine, but then later on, when it's in like the more urgent parts, it does sound like he's still just having a casual conversation. That you did things that disappointed him. I never saw that because I never did things that disappointed him. I was a good boy. Right on time. Hey, thanks for listening, Rymax. I mean it. And, you know, if you ever want to talk about your problems, I'm here. I mean, I'm here at the Funplex, yeah. But, like, I'm here for you, too. That's what friends are for. And I totally know I might be overstepping my bounds here, but I feel like lately you're just going through the motions at the Funplex. Huh? No, things are great with me in the Funplex. You punch in and punch out right on time, sure. But from what I've seen, Rymax, you have so much potential. The flame burns deep inside. You just gotta dig down and bring out that light, you know? You'll do great things.
He's great at motivating.
Yeah! She is a bard. And I've totally delayed you long enough. We should get back to Gavin before he notices we're gone. We have returned. Also, okay. Why is the Showtime stage thing literally right in front of the doors?
I don't know. You would think it would be in the middle.
Yeah. Or at least not that close to the doors. Maybe those are windows?
It does explain why. But it does maybe explain why we had to keep shooing people away from the doors because it was a fire hazard, because they put it right next to the door.
Yeah, but the game itself is a fire hazard. I don't know. Again, maybe those are just windows and the doors somewhere else. I don't know. Time for the afternoon shift. That's usually when things heat up after the quiet mornings. More kids coming in after school, more pro gamers rolling in with crews. I'm headed back to my desk, ready to take care of what needs to be taken care of, when I'm intercepted en route. Oh.
Gavin?
Rymax, Ashley, you're both back. Good. I was hoping to catch you before we left. Ooh, what's up? HAMZA's up.
Okay.
He is? Huh, okay.
Ashley, I'll bring the van around shortly. Rymax, you'll be flying solo today.
Hang on, what's happening exactly? Who's
What?
HAMZA?
There's a code going on here.
HAMZA's a game finder and auctioneer, and gives next to no notice of when a new block of games will be going under the gavel, so we need to move. Ashley, Naomi, Francine, and I will be going to his auction for the rest of the afternoon while you run the Funplex.
Shit, are we on our own?
My first instinct is not to go along with it. Gavin's the law around these parts. But Ashley's words are still dangling away in my mind. Doing what needs doing is great and all, but maybe I needed to step up a bit more. Plus, the idea of being trapped in here during our heaviest hours with no support was hardly appealing. Hey, what gives? I want in on this too, let me tag along. You're trusting the Funplex to the newbie, I might burn it down. How about Ashley and I swap places and I come with you? The bottom one is like... The bottom one's kind of...
I'll be honest, in this situation, I would think this would be your chance to step up by showing you can run the play solo.
Yeah. That's what I kind of...
But none of these are that.
Yeah. As a general rule, the game doesn't leave questions unanswered, at least not for long. We have been kind of been learning that as any time, like with the employees only sign, where we see it's like, employees only, me. That has an apostrophe that shouldn't be there. In-game character. That has an apostrophe that shouldn't be there. Me. Ah, good. We're on the same wavelength. The top one is a bit forceful, I feel.
Yeah.
And the bottom
Gavin,
one...
I think, appreciates the directness, though. So the bottom one might be good.
Well, the bottom one is also kind of like... It's like you're volunteering Ashley out of it to Gavin when she's standing right there.
Yeah, but I don't feel like Gavin jokes too much, too, if I'm honest. So I think that basic one might be the best.
Yeah. I'll go for it. I just hope it doesn't end up with, like... I would worry about phrasing it this way in real life. Like, to literally pick someone out and be like, how about they stay instead? I would probably say something more like, could I come along and see how it is and someone else takes care of things instead? Or something.
Yeah. Apparently in this, Jane says in the sequel they renamed basic to flexible.
To avoid the basic bias. That makes sense, yeah. Alright. Is there a reason it has to be Ashley and not me?
Nope.
Because she's done it before?
Definitely not. Just needs muscle to help move games around.
I've got muscle. I've got a muscle or two. Just ask Naomi. I help her move games all the time.
Yeah! I feel like such a third wheel at those auctions anyway. Let Rymax be the third wheel and let me handle the floor.
I'll be the finest third wheel you've ever met, trust me. I want to do more than I've been doing. Different things, new things, show some initiative, like... I suppose it would...
They phrased it much better in the expanded back and forth between you and Ashley.
Yeah. I suppose it wouldn't change much to bring Rymax instead. But no costume time today, Ashley. I need non-plush fingers on duty in case of ticket jams.
Pinky can stay in storage for the afternoon. I'm just happy to be helping folks out, one way or another.
I need to go
Wait.
get that. Wait out front, please.
We'll probably be closed by the time you get back, so I'll see you in the morning! Floor attendant Ashley, away!
Meanwhile, Gavin, I'm back to the Funmobile.
Leaving me waiting outside with my 2 traveling companions. Not much time to chat, however, as Gavin pulls his van and a rental trailer around.
Oh my, how exciting! I rarely go on adventures these days.
It's just a quick trip, ma'am.
Adventure!
Adventure.
Any trip is an adventure if you make it one, shall we?
The 4 of us pile in, and it's off to the highway. Oh, we left the cameraman behind! He went to the sky instead! He's in heaven! Oh.
What Scooby-Doo gang van is this? What the hell?
I hate that we have our arm out the window. What?
Oh, I thought we were just rubbing the back of our head.
No, we have our hand out the window holding onto the ceiling. Who does that?
Someone who doesn't have an Oh Jesus bar.
Gavin, consulting a driving map on his phone, leads us out of the city via a series of weird turns and back roads.
And sick air, apparently.
Trust me, this will save time in the long run. In our flying van!
Sorry, between the music and the visual of it bobbing up and down slowly in the sky, I'm just like, what is this?
I grinded for over 100 hours in Grand Theft Auto Online to unlock this car!
How good is the suspension? Let's find out. Turns it off. We were fine.
This reminds me of the flying car bit from Looney Tunes Back in Action, where it's like they're in this flying car that's like starts falling for one reason or another, and then like right before it crashes to the ground, it stops midair, and Bugs goes, out of gas. It starts fading out. Someone goes, what? That's not how that works. Cuts back in, crashes to the ground. Thanks, Toots.
See, that's a reference back to one of Bugs Bunny's old episodes whenever he was crashing a plane with a gremlin that was constantly trying to wreck it.
No, I know, but I love just like cartoon logic. Someone else. Wait, no. Pain.
You just had to be logical. Where's HAMZA set up this time?
On site at some abandoned estate just outside town. It's about to be torn down, but they found a trove of arcade games in the basement.
Woohoo!
So exciting. I love arcade raids.
Arcade auctions.
Raids.
Shadow Legends. Auctions.
Shadow Legends.
You guys got an arcade to English dictionary I could borrow? Francine, without looking up from her knitting, answered, "She's knitting? I thought she was
Or her
sleeping."
nap.
A raid is when a bunch
Didn't
of
you know I can sleep knit? Oh look, I made a sweater apparently.
But every time I just make sleeping caps, and then I'm wearing them. A raid is when a bunch of collectors get together and rescue games before they can be junked by their original owner. An auction is when someone sells off their arcade games one at a time to a crowd of active bidders.
So, which is this, a raid or an auction?
It's both, dearie. HAMZA, that sweet boy, buys up private collections before they can be thrown away. He rescues them from that terrible fate and then auctions off his finds. Sort of.
Okay, now I'm fuzzy on the sort of part. I'm the newbie here, remember?
Well, okay, so HAMZA obviously auctions off games for cash money, but he's a very whimsical kind of guy.
Cash money!
I once saw him trade off a vintage burger time in exchange for someone's super secret chili recipe, passed down through generations of family.
In other words, he's just on the edge of being a loon. This would be a lot simpler if it was just a raid. We pay up front, we declare what games we want, and cart them away. Instead, he ambushes us with these impromptu auctions and makes us come down there to entertain his whims.
Wonderful.
What the? She might have a thing for him.
I think it's sweet. He wants to make sure the games go to good homes, to people who really want them, even if they can't pay. And really, we should be honored we got an invitation. He's trying to cut out the big franchise arcades like Deco's Place and help the little guys like us.
It's inefficient and relies entirely on keeping on HAMZA's good side. Gavin's right, this could be a lot simpler. Helping out the little guys sounds good here. How did you meet this HAMZA guy anyway? I don't want to take sides, I think maybe the bottom one?
I kind of like the middle one because this sounds good. Like he's making it like a fun experience.
I mean, yeah, but like choosing that is kind of like we're agreeing with Naomi over Gavin. Which, I mean, I do kind of agree with Naomi over Gavin, but I don't know if we want to stay neutral on that. Sorry, I can't
I
get
don't think
over...
it's about taking sides, it's about voicing your opinion.
Can't get over the flying car.
I know, between the music and the just gentle bobbing, I'm just imagining just a cruise, like, through the sky and just a little cloud following behind them. And just, like, their head gently bobbing as he's got, like, one hand on like, yeah.
Alright, we can go for the middle one. I'm guessing HAMZA's the sort of person who would let a kid have the game of his dreams for free. He doesn't care about money, he cares about people, alright?
Correctamundo. HAMZA's a great guy. The art of a dick? Sure, but he's got a big heart, and that means something in his business. Not enough big hearts left some days.
Yes, because that's how you pay the bills and keep the doors open, by having a big heart.
Easy, Gavin.
I won't deny we can sometimes squeak out a trade that's practically a steal thanks to his personal modus operandi. Let's not push too far here. We need to temper our expectations a little, I suspect.
I think not.
We don't have room to add many more games, especially relics like HAMZA usually deals in.
What about the offsite storage unit? We can just rotate games in and out more often.
Nearly full to bursting. Not cheap for us to rent on a monthly basis. I'm not saying we have to go home empty-handed. Certainly a few holes in our roster we can fill should we find an excellent deal and beat the other bidders. Consider this, above anything else, a way to maintain relations with HAMZA, even if we don't end up bidding.
Aww.
Aww.
Be sensible.
Now,
I thought we turned off relationship degradation.
Now, Naomi, Gavin knows the numbers. I'm in favor of making our little funplex more and more fun, but floor space is finite. And Gavin, remember, if we find some darling little game Naomi would lavish adoration upon, we can always retire an older game. Life, my young friends, is a series of trade-offs.
Well, isn't it better to, not just settle and compromise all the time?
Well, now, there are trade-offs, and there are trade-offs. It's silly to say you should never compromise, as silly as it is to say you should always compromise. It's what you compromise that defines who you are.
My oh my.
I am the avatar of balance.
You're all so young, yet you've time to make mistakes in learning what trades you need to make.
Unless you don't make rent on your apartment, or your stomach's growling. Iris and Juniper have pushed me to stop settling for less out of life, stand up for myself and my happiness. And I've done just that without regret. So everything should be fine now, right? Right?
We're riding a high a bit too high here.
New default topic diversion, the weather. I don't think this is us, riding a high. I think this is us being like, well, we did it, so things should stay fine, right? It's kind of convincing ourselves.
And I'm worried it's setting up for a fall. Also, what do you mean we're not riding high? Look where we are.
That's true.
Rymas, could you come down to Earth so we can land? Or park, I mean.
Well, at least it's a nice day for an outing, right?
Son of a bitch. I knew it.
Oh, come on! Wonderful. Glad I packed plastic bags to wrap cabinets in, just in case.
That's our Gavin, always thinking ahead.
Trying to protect your investments, huh?
From HAMZA's invitation, it seems this arcade was largely abandoned and left to rot. I'd rather not add water damage to the elements the games are already suffering.
Hey, it's no sin we come across a wonderful game that's just ruined beyond repair. Most collectors show their collections a lot of love, but others just don't care. Find old games in barns, expose the elements, falling apart.
I suppose this is one thing we can easily agree on. It's important to take care of your games.
Looks discreet. For the resale value, you mean?
Okay, Naomi. A broken game's no fun to play with, and it's a shame to see a classic in terrible condition. Consider pinball. Pinball games are very prone to breakdowns, particularly older ones. To experience them in their glory, you need to show them care. Even beyond a busted game earning no quarters, it feels like a waste to allow an enjoyable game to lie fallow. A waste of true potential.
Huh. Good point.
Glad to see these two getting along better, even if Naomi kept preemptively attacking him along the way there. Yeah, I was Naomi did keep on making jabs at him.
Yeah, she used to chill just a little bit.
With the rain pounding down on the van roof, conversation gets a bit difficult. Gradually, everybody resumes fiddling about with their phones, knitting, or driving. Gavin does all three at once. He's amazing like that. Leaving me to wonder, exactly where is this auction and or raid happening anyway? We've been driving for some time, leaving the city far behind. What would a massive trove of arcade games be doing this far out into the sticks? Maybe it's some closed down roller rink or an old bowling alley, or
A haunted house.
Or maybe it's a creepy old house that's likely haunted by exactly 87,194 ghosts.
In order to take home an arcade cabinet, you must spend one night in this house. The music does exactly what it's
Wait.
doing.
This sounded a lot like the Super Mario World Boo House theme. The classic Coon Luck and Play. So majestically awful. Gavin pulls up alongside any number of other vans and trucks. We're a little late, it seems. Good grief, is this really the auction site?
We will now close down the road behind everyone. Good luck leaving. Creepy. Definitely creepy. At least an 8 on the creepometer.
An old home has character, I feel. Let's not judge it by the exterior, shall we?
With all
Wait, this is my house.
Damn, this place is a dump.
with all speed, the group hurries inside to get away from the weather.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Get away, weather.
Dust on the left.
Yeah, the dust is distracting.
Are we sure this isn't like Resident Evil 10 or whatever they're on now?
There's a light on over at the Frankenstein place.
A large group has already gathered in the foyer of the crumbling estate, but one rushes forward to greet us in a blur as the others pay little mind.
Greetings, friends.
Righto, go ahead.
I was about to say, shall I? Greetings, friends. HAMZA welcomes our friends from the Funplex. Welcome, welcome. Gavin, stalwart as ever. Naomi, love what you've done with your hair. Miss Francine, a beauty surpassed only by your wisdom.
Oh, fresh.
And a new player, it seems. Who might you be?
Rymax couldn't.
I see. Greetings to you and yours. I am known as HAMZA, seeker of antiquity, finder of things lost, player of games. And welcome to not my home, but a place where HAMZA shall provide hospitality regardless.
Kind of a dump, isn't it? Seeker of Antiquity, 1980X's Antique, or thank you for your gracious invitation. Not the top.
Just thank you. I don't even know why we're making that joke. I don't get it.
Because like arcade machines are only like that old.
Oh.
I think it's the idea of like referring to an antique when it's like 40 years old and not like hundreds or whatever. Yeah, but I'm still fine going with the bottom. Thank you for your invitation, Mr. HAMZA. I understand you only invite a select few. Funplex is proud to accept your summoning.
Now you sound like me.
No, if I sounded like you, I would have to have an evil laugh, apparently.
Indeed, I am very careful who I allow to hear my evil laugh and allow to my events. These machines deserve owners who will respect and appreciate them. HAMZA would accept nothing less. Alas, I've not a moment to enjoy your fine company, Rymax Cool. Perhaps later, but for now, it is time.
Let's try to pronounce it Rymax Kun.
My hands have gone very animated voicing this character.
Also, let's try to go Rymax Kun with how we pronounce it, just to avoid problems.
I live in a place with raccoons. That particular slur doesn't really mean anything to me.
Yeah, but still.
But I will try.
Clapping twice for. I thought you were. I expected you to read this for some reason. HAMZA is now the narrator. Clapping twice for attention. HAMZA rallies the small crowd in the room to begin the proceedings.
Friends, companions, longtime allies in the noble art of the arcade. And Rymax, welcome to Donnerwood. Its story begins nearly 30 years ago, when legendary pop musician Donna Michaels, singer of such hits as Thrilling and Mama Don't Mope, did a stately pleasure dome decree. Here, the reclusive idol crafted a private amusement park, a petting zoo, and an arcade. Alas, she could only enjoy this paradise for a short 10 years before her tragic death.
When I murdered her to gain her fortunes.
Needless to say, the estate has fallen on hard times ever since. In this year, it shall be torn down to make way for condominiums. But not before we have our say. Friends, those games that Donna Michaels' chair still lurk one floor below, ready to be rescued from such a terrible fate. It is our moral imperative to do so. I have paid the estate owners a princely sum for the entire lot. Now, HAMZA parcels them out to you, By all means, browse the collection. See what pieces sing out to you.
Revel in the splendor.
I think I'm nailing this
I'm
voice.
glad we turned the voice crunch back on.
I would not have gotten near as extra for this voice if we didn't have that.
Really? You look at his outfit and you don't think that should already be his voice?
I don't know. On the far table you shall find refreshments. Grapes, sparkling wine, delicacies from my travels. Also donuts. Mingle, cavort, and we shall begin the auction in 1 hour's time.
Indeed,
And now I fade away.
HAMZA, away! Indeed, a lavishly arranged table that probably costs more than any single arcade game to put together is descended upon by the invitees soon after. I feel like I'm attending some ancient Roman celebration of debauchery and gluttony, not an arcade raid, or arcade auction, or whatever.
Donna Michaels, I knew it. I should have recognized Donna when we pulled in, but it was raining too hard.
Who?
You never heard of Donna Michaels? She was the hottest musical act in 1980X.
Naomi, I was born in 1990X.
Until they plugging my phone into the van stereo so we can blast Girls Just Want to Play Games all the way home. But first, I'm gonna go check out the Countess Dinner Arcade. I'm not really into mingling. Later.
HAMZA is never early or late. He arrives exactly when he needs to. She dashes off with all speed, heading for the stairs leading below. Suppose I should go network with it. HAMZA's events always draw an interesting crowd of rival arcade owners. Heading for the foodstuffs, Gavin arranges himself a plate so he has an excuse to hang around and eavesdrop on the other collectors. Leaving me to...
I must probe them for weaknesses.
Do stuff? Now I see why Ashley was bored at these events. Gavin schmoozes, Naomi analyzes finds, and Francine's already napping in a chair. I've got nothing to do. She's nap-and-ditting again as well. Well, when in doubt, find someone who knows what they're doing and stick to them like glue.
I mean, honestly, I'm not much of a social butterfly myself, so...
Yeah, I want to go with Naomi.
Yeah.
I'm really not interested in the arcade version of Game of Thrones going on up here. Gavin can handle these guys. Me,
Yeah, he knows what to look for.
Yeah. Me, I want to see this legendary arcade HAMZA was talking up. So I head downstairs to join Naomi. Whoa. Is this a private collection or a full-fledged arcade? I was expecting a handful of games at a pool table or something. This is easily 3 times larger than the Funplex itself. Even coated in dust and disrepair, it's awe-inspiring. And it's also hard to find anyone in this maze of tightly packed games. Invitees are browsing the available stock to decide what's worth bidding on, making it crowded as well. But eventually, I locate Naomi practically cuddling a narrow-looking TMNT machine.
Guys, look, they have the rare blue version of Sideways Sam, the arcade game. Ooh. Rimex, look, a 2-player variant of TMNT. These were only released in the Oceania region. Such a rare find.
Wait, wasn't that game originally 4-player? Why would anybody want a version with only 2 joysticks?
Because it's rare. It's a find.
And it's
It's
less
for people
fun.
without too many friends. Not the point. Anyway, it's hard to find one of these, 2-player or 4-player. Love to have it for the arcade. Love to have that, this one, and this one, and this one, and that one. Dude, not that one. And this one. Oh, if only I could take all these home with me. I mean, some have water damage, others likely have busted CRTs and controls. They all need work, but...
I recall the game she was working on when I first met her. Extensive repairs needed just to make it playable. So not only would you have to bid and win the game, but you'd have hours of work and plenty of spare parts to purchase ahead of you.
I know, isn't it great?
Is there a nice way to say this? I know you love restoring these games, but do we actually have many more new projects, or how many restorations are in your backlog right now?
I mean, I feel like the top one is the most gentle, but...
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fair enough, James. Pink is not for everyone.
Really love bringing a broken old game back to working order, huh?
Yeah.
Absolutely. These games started to shine as they once did ages ago. I can turn back the clock and let them be what they truly can be. Let people play them as they were in their prime. There's no greater feeling.
And you enjoy the challenge of restoration, too. Repairing hardware, replacing damaged art, the problem-solving of broken monitors.
I don't think broken monitors are really a problem solved. It's that you have to replace it. You know me so well. Exactly.
And all of that is admirable. I really love how happy these projects make you, Naomi. But there's a flip side. How much time does it take to restore a game?
I'd say if it's in good shape, maybe a few hours. If it's really a wreck, it needs extra love, a few days, maybe weeks if the parts are in back order.
Okay, now think of the games we currently have and how many still need work or break down frequently. Can you take on a bunch of new projects?
Well, Good man, work late, right?
Even a girl with bottomless energy has her limits. Naomi sighs, frustration building.
It's not fair.
It's not... Yeah, that. I know, I'm not dense. I know there's only so much we can realistically do, so many projects I can actually take on. But I wish I could do more. I wish we could do more. Funplex has never really been a success, even before I came on board. I was always struggling to stay afloat. I joined it because so few arcades still had the games I love.
Aww.
I can't turn our situation around, can I? No matter how hard I try. This was my first job. Part of me is hoping it'll be my last job too, that I can happily spend all my days tinkering with these wonderful games. Every kid says they want to be a fireman or an astronaut or a robot cop or something, but nobody actually ends up doing that. Except me. I wanted to fix up arcade games, and that's what I'm doing. That's all I ever wanted to do.
So beautiful.
So when I see all these old broken games, I just want to show them the love I can give. I can be happy working on them for the rest of my life.
Wow, that's dedication. And really? Went straight from school to an arcade job? I've meandered from job to job, never really sure what I wanted. That's normal, right?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. I'm the oddball here. It's funny, I followed my heart and just found what I wanted, when I needed, and now, well... Now I'm scared that someday it'll all come to an end. Funplex will close. If Funplex goes under, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. All I ever wanted was to work in an arcade, and I'm literally living my dream.
Okay, now I feel bad for bringing down her day. Hey, look, you never know, right? Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll find a game down here that brings in thundering herds of players.
Right.
It's a slim hope, and we both know it, but Naomi clings to it immediately, eagerly. My low bank balance and grumbly stomach mean I need to cling to that hope as well. I made my choice, now I need to make that choice work.
Just need to find the right game. Something nobody's played in a long time. Something that'll tug at the nostalgia strings. It's difficult finding the right balance, especially in the year 20XX. A lot of these games are on life support, borrowed time.
But they can be repaired, right?
Well, yeah, for now. CRTs, the monitors that power these old games, for LCDs and now 3D flat started replacing them. They're in short supply. Nobody makes them anymore. Who buys a tube-based TV anymore? Nobody. It's all high definition and that weird 3D projection tech, which looks awful. Nobody appreciates a good CRT anymore.
Aren't high-def displays way cheaper, though? I've seen some old games running them in other arcades.
They're wrong, is what they are. These games weren't designed for pixel-perfect flat panels. They're designed for fuzzy tubes. The picture looks weird on LCD.
That is true. If you played a game like on a CRT and then as a kid, and then in the future you played it like as a re-release on like a proper screen, and it looks bad. It really is made to look better by the fuzzy nature of the CRT. It's not even just a nostalgia thing. Even 2 weeks in, I'm still fuzzy myself on a lot of this stuff. But I grew up in the internet age. I'm silicon literate. I got opinions. Let's use LCDs and just bash people over the head to make their vision blurry. How about we buy some cheap and common games, then gut them for spare CRTs? Can't we simulate the fuzzy image and still use an LCD?
My natural question would be that last one, is that... But...
No, it's not easy to do that.
Oh, isn't it? Okay. Cheap and common?
I'm worried. I don't know how attached she necessarily is to, like, each individual game. So I'm a little worried about saying that, and then she'll just like be aghast at the idea of like gutting arcade machines.
I mean...
But the top one is also not gonna solve anything. I think the middle one is probably the best option.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, at least just. Still so ominous. So, it's a problem of having spare parts on hand long term. Short of building our own factory for cranking out TV tubes, there's a temporary fix. Buy some cheap common games and use them as organ donors.
Ugh.
Yep, you were right. And ruin a classic?
Cheap and common, Naomi. Not some rare find, but one that's still readily available. You can even keep the cabinet itself so it can be restored later if need be. Point is, mixing and matching the guts will keep more fragile games afloat.
Makes sense.
Okay!
I mean, okay, yeah, that does make sense. Admittedly, I do that too. I used to do that with pens in school. It would just like you get a pack, you get like 4 of them, and I would just like take them all apart and combine the best into one working pen. Okay, I think Discord's done freaking out. What was the last thing you heard me say?
I think I heard you say everything. I was just waiting for you to read the line.
Okay. I bet I could sell Gavin on that idea too. Need more rental storage, but it means less ordering parts and less downtime. Okay, I'll see if there's anything down here nobody would want, nobody would need.
Thank you.
No, I'm glad you're here with us here at the Funplex. Whether you take my side or Gavin's side, it's just nice to have someone who cares about games around. Ashley's fun, but she's way more into cosplay than gaming. It's kinda odd, yeah. You know?
What?
Feeling like I'm... I know it sounds dramatic, but I'm so used to toiling away my little workshop and Ashley and Gavin not really caring about the things I love. They're kind enough to be and friendly. Well, Ashley is. But ever since you showed up, I feel like there's someone with me. Odd. I'm not complaining, though. I guess it just takes getting used to after years of feeling perfectly content to be alone. Away from strangers, crowds. I mean, it's not really my thing. I don't like to network like Gavin does, or socialize like Ashley does, or nap like Francine does. And now I'm making things weird, so I'm gonna stop there. Besides, I'm just about done taking inventory down here. How about you and I...
Suddenly shouting and stomping of feet from the floor above.
Uh-oh. What the...
Sounds
Is the
like
murder happening already?
Sounds like there's a fight or something going on up there.
I think we better go see what's what. Make sure Gavin's not involved.
Quickly, we hurry upstairs.
What's going on? I heard shouting. HAMZA has ejected a representative of the Dark Carnival, known as Deku's Palace, from our midst, and not soon enough, in HAMZA's opinion. Oh, okay. Guess everything's fine then. Excuse me, I'm gonna go get my work apron on since we'll be moving games soon.
Naomi, if you don't mind, after you change, we should coordinate our wish list. I want to get that settled before the auction begins. No! Don't leave me alone with the Bacchanalian orgy master!
Excellent. Now, let us resume the social amusements and jocularities. Rimax-kun, we will speak, yes.
HAMZA leads me off, away from the chattering crowd. Presumably not to eat me, or yell at me, or anything like that.
HAMZA must consider this.
Perhaps to seduce you, though. I make it a point to get to know all who attend my gatherings. Clearly, I have been remiss, as I allowed one who works with the hated Dekonami to enter. HAMZA would like to know you better, my friend. Not that HAMZA assumes you to be a spy, of course. It is simply a matter of what is proper and right.
I'm just a floor attendant for the Funplex. Not much else to say.
Come now, surely there's more to you than that. Share with HAMZA. Consider me an impartial third party. Surely there are matters that occupy your mind which would be inappropriate to air to your business partner.
Okay, this guy is clearly on a fishing expedition for dirt. Considering the High Court of Arcade royalty I'm supping with, maybe it's best not to give him anything. But I also don't want to make relations difficult for the Funplex, if this guy is really a leading supplier of cheap arcade games. I'm secretly the royal
Bad
heir.
luck.
Yeah. I won't bore you with the whole story, but the TLDR is that my family's had a curse of foul luck for quite a few years. Moving from city to city, job to job. After I left home, I couldn't find stable work. Not until the Funplex, I guess. I'm determined to make this work, but I'll admit I'm in a vulnerable position. It's not exactly a jet-setting executive role.
HAMZA agrees.
Ah, yes. I see the dilemma you face. I have seen it many times before, in fact, including firsthand. Yes, I have known hardship. We all have in the course of events. You are not alone in that condition, Rimax-kun. HAMZA began as a mere urban explorer and hunter of rare objects for a wealthy buyer in Dubai. You see, many debts pursued me, and in response for assistance in paying them, I stocked the arcade of his dreams. In time, my patron released me entirely from the woes of debt. They were difficult years, productive years to be certain, and throughout them, HAMZA learned how to use the mystique of being HAMZA to better achieve his goals. Now I stand before you with power, and with hard-earned respect for the power. I leverage it to ensure that those who respect games as I do can enjoy them, even if they lack coin. But yes, I have known hardship. We all have in the course of events. But you are not alone in that condition, my friend. This is sounding familiar.
Okay, so how do I get out of that condition? Do I need to indebt myself to a wealthy prince or something too?
Well, I do have
Try again?
No, you need the will to dream, and the will to work.
No risk, no reward.
The will to make the trade-offs that will bring you closer to your ambition.
Everyone's talking about trade-offs. Francine was mentioning something about that earlier.
Wisdom and beauty, that is Francine.
I'm trying not to make trade-offs, though. Not to settle. My parents, they gave up on so much just to barely scrape by.
Ah, that is the puzzle, is it not? What to trade? Allow me to regale you with a story.
HAMZA makes a sweeping gesture to the beautiful ruin of the Donnerwood Mansion, and to an oil painting hanging on the wall. Hi.
At one time, Donna Michaels was a star on the rise. She had all that she could ever desire, and indulged in her desires all day long. But so indulgent was she that she failed to maintain the work that brought her there. After her second album didn't meet expectations, she lost interest. For years she lurked in these walls as a recluse, playing games for hours and hours.
I feel targeted?
Rumor has it that she was found dead within her beloved arcade, hands still wrapped around a glowing joystick. She starved to death, lost in a game.
I'd say that's ridiculous, but I've seen Percy play for hours and hours at a time.
Hey, I'm gonna try something real quick.
Okay. I don't know what he's trying, folks.
Alright, let's see if that stabilizes my internet a bit.
Okay.
And now her lost and nameless spirit haunts this very place. Adrift as a ghost in the machine.
Too spoopy for me, man. I hate it. I hate it.
Too spoopy indeed, and obviously a grim fairy tale, rather than reality. But I feel there is an important truth buried in the myth. I ask you, was Donna's life spiritually satisfying? She didn't need to make any more albums. She wanted for nothing, and had everything. You could even say she died doing what she loved, playing games.
Okay, but she still died. No getting around that.
HAMZA agrees.
Precisely. So many years thrown away, refusing the world around her in favor of a dream. A dream is a lovely thing, Rymax-kun, but you must balance a dream in one hand and the world in the other at all times. Naomi, she clings to her dream. Gavin, he clings to the world. Neither of them are truly happy as a result. And what of you, Rymax-kun? Do you seek to be truly happy?
Well, duh. What else was I gonna answer except yes? But HAMZA pressed a finger to my lips to silence me.
Hold that thought. The auction is about to begin.
HAMZA claps twice, calling the room to attention.
Greetings, friends.
Friends, let us proceed to the arcade below. We have many games to bid on, all of which must be out the door by morning. As always, I will accept alternate bids. But test not the patience of HAMZA. If your bid is not a serious offer, the hours grow short. Any titles which find no takers will go to my own collection, but my hope is to find a happy home for every machine, one which will love and respect these games.
Emotions for me in particular to follow as the group files downstairs.
HAMZA is in the front. This way, this way.
You came to the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker! A bunch of folding chairs have been set up in front of a large HD TV. One of HAMZA's assistants loads up a photo slideshow of the games on offer as the group settles in. Hey, shouldn't Francine be here for this? It's technically her money. She trusts the two of us to make the right decisions on purchasing games. Plus, I'd hate to interrupt her nap, or her knitting, or both. I swear she can knit in her sleep!
What? It's real. It's real. Oh, I'm just too nervous. I think I'm gonna go browse the games again, see if there are any I missed. It's so dark down here, I could swear I didn't see them all.
And how about you, Rymax? Want to watch the auction with me or go help Naomi search the arcade? I'm fine either way. Ultimately, you're only here to help us lug our purchases out the door, so do whatever you like. Thanks, I think. Gavin, I'll help if you let me wave the paddle around.
I feel like Naomi's just killing time at this point, so maybe we help Gavin.
Yeah, Gavin is like, helping Gavin is like the actual auction, it seems like. So, yeah, we'll go with Gavin. I'll help if you let me wave the paddle around. Auctioneering sounds fun. Do I get to wave our bidding paddle around? HAMZA's auctions are usually a shout-out-loud affair rather than discreetly signaling, but I admire your enthusiasm. I settle in next to Gavin on one of the rickety old folding chairs. Not quite as posh as the banquet spread above, but hey, it's business time, not indulgence time. Naomi sent me a list of games she wants me to bid on. We argued in a bid, and I managed to bring her down to 3 must-haves, and the rest would-be-nices. Needless to say, if the would-be-nices start bidding up, I won't be bothering. Do we have the storage space for the would-be-nices?
Perhaps.
Well, technically, yes. What about the cash? Like I said, only if they don't get driven through the roof. And maybe keep an open mind, right? Don't forget to see the forest for the trees while looking at the bigger picture or something. Right. As Francine says, I know. But there are certain hard realities at play.
It has begun.
That thing I said.
I half expect mid-90s techno to start blasting as this slideshow begins, but nope, just pretty photos of old games.
Behold.
Behold,
Look,
Patty
it's
the
beautiful.
Platypus! My arcade auctioninator!
Look at these beautiful games. They could be yours. All yours. But before we dive in, I'd like a moment of recognition for Donna Michaels, whose spirit inhabits these halls. She's over there. Hello!
Oh wait, no, that's Francine.
Hello! We who are about to rescue her games do so out of respect for her and her passions. May her soul be at peace with her beloved arcade in good hands.
Thought he didn't believe in that tall tale. Or is he just being theatrical because that is the way of HAMZA?
Now you get it. Now then, shall we commence the auction, friends?
I settle in and wait for Gavin to take an interest in the games on bid. Gonna make a save because it's been a while, and also I don't know what happened here.
Ghost. Our next item up for bid.
Oh hey, I recognize this. It's a joust, just like the one I moved out to the floor 2 weeks ago. Gavin frowns at his tablet, confused. Why is this on Naomi's must-haves? We already own one of these.
The bidding opens at a pittance, a mere $50.
Gavin shakes his head, ready to let this slide by.
We did talk about using them for replacement parts.
Yeah? 2 units side by side make a good tournament. Yeah, I think they're replacement parts.
Yeah, plus Gavin probably appreciates that.
That machine breaks down a lot, right? Having a spare in storage would mean not needing to buy more parts for it.
Impressive.
Astute. A good reason to bid on it, I agree. Iris, give me a quick price check on the sum of all key components in a joust machine. Gavin's Iris! Oh,
She's fancy.
As you wish, Mr. Cooper. Wait, you have an Iris too?
I suppose.
I can't say I like it, but yes. Premium Iris account. You have the free version, correct? I doubt it would be capable of a complex query such as this. Done. Individual components compounded together compile to $400. Gavin gets to his feet. $300, please.
Such fire.
Oh, at last, Gavin Cooper shows his fire. Will anyone step?
$1,000 to complete my Midway collection. Well, crap.
But we
HAMZA
tried.
Must consider this.
A curious leap. Gavin, tell me, why do you seek this game?
Oh, I think that was the wrong choice because he's gonna be like, for spare parts, and HAMZA's gonna be like, that's not good enough.
To be fair, I kind of agree with this. The ladies wouldn't spend more money and is to complete a collection, so...
Yeah.
Look, we went with what we got. With what we thought. It's fine.
Yeah.
Naomi's pride and joy is a fully restored joust, but it breaks down frequently. I want to keep her dream alive by giving her an organ donor.
Do you remember the name of the company which made Iris?
No.
No?
I just remember, like, it's an app. But,
Oh, you have put HAMZA in a strange position, you have. Between a collector craving her holy grail and a young girl's dreams.
Sold.
But HAMZA must bow to the fiscal forces that keep his fantasies afloat. Sold for $1,000. Admittedly, if I was HAMZA, I would probably go with this too.
Cooper Technology.
Naomi can get parts of it.
Oh! So Cooper Technologies made Iris, apparently.
Oh, interesting. But yeah, I think I would go with HAMZA on this. Give it to the collector who's spending more. Naomi can get parts elsewhere.
Yeah. Seems once he hears a bid he likes, it's all over. No going once, going twice.
However, as HAMZA is not without a heart, I have a mostly working copy of that game in my personal stocks that I've been meaning to restore. Gavin Cooper, I grant it to you for free.
Oh! Free?
Such is the iron will of HAMZA.
This is the will of HAMZA. Question it not.
The collector sits, grumbling.
Thank you.
Thank you, HAMZA. You are most kind.
I am most capricious, but thank you for the praise all the same. Onward.
That onward was not nearly dramatic enough, Rhino. Try again.
Onward.
There we go.
I had to do a hand gesture. Our next item for auction is this rather unique piece.
And egads, is that one ugly football game? It looks like the side art stickers weren't even put on straight. The white paint is totally uneven, the marquee's been broken, the monitor has a big ol' as-is note, the joysticks are 4 different clashing colors, and...
Do I hear $50? 40?
Wait. I nudge Gavin, whispering. Put a bid on it.
Pardon?
Why? Positively grotesque.
I recognize the shape and joystick colors. It's not really a football game, it's a TMNT. Naomi told me earlier that we need one of those. I thought they only had the crappy 2-player one. That's definitely a TMNT at heart.
Aha, it's a cheaply done conversion. No doubt some fool thought he'd get more profits off a sports game and lazily chopped it up. The restoration work granted, but...
Slowly, he stands up.
I suppose.
I suppose I'd be willing to take it for $40. Maybe we can salvage the monitor.
Good, good. All games deserve a home, even the ugly duckling. Are there any other bids? No? Not a one? Very well.
Sold.
So, to Gavin Cooper of the Funplex.
Thank you.
So far, we're doing pretty good overall. We got more or less what we wanted for the first one for free, because we just wanted it for spare parts. So if it doesn't work, that's fine. We just wanted the spare parts.
Yeah, because we hung out with Naomi, we got the info for this one.
I imagine if we hung out with Gavin, we would have gotten info for a different one as well, or like if we make different dialogue.
Yeah, but this feels quite satisfying.
Yeah, I'm liking this. After Gavin sits down, I swear I spotted HAMZA wink at me. Does he know we just conned him? Is he okay with that?
Impressive.
You know, Rymax, you're more knowledgeable about old arcade games than I thought you'd be.
Well, my parents took me to arcades all the time back when I was a kid. I had a few favorites like TMNT, Q*bert, and those were good times. Better times. Also, I think our time with Naomi was kind of just so we knew we needed one. Like, it seemed like identifying it was something we just did on our own.
Fair enough. Take the magic away.
Very well.
Well, I suppose you could relive those good times a little once Naomi restores that game. During your breaks and after work, please.
Yes, sir.
I realize my demeanor is one of seriousness, but it's not like I'm anti-fun. I enjoy a pinball game or two, for that matter. I thought that was more for the challenge, though. Order to chaos, developing mastery over the game, and so on. Which is fun for me. Fun is a highly variable concept from person to person. For example, undoubtedly Naomi is going to have considerable fun restoring that TMNT back to its former glory, precisely because it is so beautiful. The Funplex provides fun in any form the visitor requires. That's my endgame, the goal I reach for. The tricky part, I found, is balancing conflicting fun, ensuring as many dreams are realized as possible, despite reality being rather harsh about it. We'll need to watch our budget today if we're going to optimize that fun. You understand? I guess being optimal is fun for you. I suppose it is, at that.
Revel in the
I get that.
splendor.
Jesus Christ.
Next, I am here now. A rare find indeed. What would surely be the jewel of any collector's treasure trove, provided they are discerning collectors who appreciate such splendors.
And the next game is a black and white driving game from 1970X.
I give you Death Race. Inspired by the movie of the same name, and decorated with skulls, it sparked a controversy nationwide.
There's always replays to see the path not taken. That's true. I think normally whenever we do these dating sims, we'll kind of just do like, we'll play them once and just see what happens. And then if we do anything else, it'll be like later on or like off screen. I'll just be curious about things. But also last time we did have moments where it was like, okay, we saw what this did, but I'm curious what the other option was. So we might do those occasionally.
Seriously?
That relic is seriously on Naomi's must-haves. Yes, absolutely not. Not only is it an ancient artifact of a bygone age, I'd rather not have angry parents mad that little Timmy ran people over in a video game. They're gremlins, not humans. Very, very, very little white blobs of gremlins. Doesn't matter. It won't earn, and earning is critical for a small arcade such as ours.
The Funplex Museum of Amusements. It's a part of history and important to Naomi. Don't we have enough money? We've barely been. I feel like that is a fair point. We've spent $40 so far and have gotten 2 good things already.
They seem to be doing time skips. I don't know if we really know. But she only had 3 must-haves.
Yeah.
Because the second one, as far as we know. And
Yeah.
surely it was on the must-have for a reason, but I guess maybe he didn't know.
There's also the fact that he apparently, like, narrowed it down with her, and now he's surprised at what they are.
Yeah, that's a little odd. Maybe he just was trying purely to get the numbers down.
Do you want to choose the middle one or the bottom one? I feel like if we choose the bottom one, it's gonna be like, don't we have enough money? He's gonna be like, that doesn't mean we should spend it haphazardly or whatever.
Yeah, but... I don't know it being a part of history matters to him, really.
Well, important
Not with
to
his
Naomi.
priorities.
Important to Naomi.
Yeah, there's that part, but...
One of the things I like about this game is that your choices matter. Like with not installing or uninstalling hours at the start is a real choice. I assumed that would be like a game over. Like
Yeah, I think
like it's just you're choosing not to play the game. I think the middle one, because the bottom one is kind of like a pointless thing to mention. Like he's just gonna be like, well, it doesn't mean we should just throw it out there now.
He's probably keenly aware of how much money we've spent.
And it's important to Naomi. I think like that's a way of like pointing out it was on the must-haves list. So, and she already narrowed it down for you, and you're just choosing to ignore it.
Yeah, let's go for that.
Okay, so it wouldn't earn. It's a legendary game, Gavin. Its importance in the lore of arcades is undeniable. More importantly, Naomi wants this game. You told me your dreams to support the dreams of others. We're gonna keep holding that over him. Considering we got a Joust for free and got a TMNT for pennies on the dollar, I think we can afford to make her dream come true. You're right.
I hadn't intended.
I've been letting so many of her wishes slip by during this auction. Perhaps this is the ideal time to make it up to her and obtain a unique treasure. HAMZA, the Funplex bids $250.
Gadzooks! A fight like that!
Pixel Palooza owner.
A fight!
Actually,
Gadzooks! A fight like that can't go for a paltry 250! I bid 300!
400.
Comes on it, 500!
Such fire.
5. We have 5. Do we have any numbers above that?
6.
6 of one, half a dozen of another.
Carnation!
No one willing to match?
Sold.
It seems you have won yourself a piece of arcade history, Gavin Cooper. Sold.
Satisfied, Gavin sits back down and offers me a curt nod of thanks. And that's everything on her list. Well, the must-haves and a few of the would-be niceties. Now to sit and wait.
That seems like a win to me.
Now to sit and wait while HAMZA grinds his way through the rest of the stock. Can't start moving games out until the auction. Naomi's not replying to texts. You go find her. I'm sure she's around here somewhere. Let her know what we bought.
Uh-oh. The ghost got her.
Sure thing. Leaving the excitable auction
You
master.
can't beat my high score!
Yeah. I just want to fix it.
No! I liked it being burned into the screen even when it's off.
Leaving the excitable auction master and his compatriots behind, I started wandering through the maze-like arcade of Donna Wood's private collection. Naomi! Naomi, where the heck are you? Dark and quiet back here. Where could Naomi be? It's not like it's an infinite plane of games. There's only so many places.
Alright,
you can hide.
making a call here. Trapped in a game. Trapped in a game.
I worry she might be trying to steal one.
It's a fucking cabinet.
I did say trying.
Sneak, sneak, sneak. Sneak, sneak, sneak.
And as I walk by a game, the screen lights up. I freeze in my tracks as my hand accidentally brushes past the glowing joystick. It seems familiar. Like something from a story I heard once. Is it? It's Polybius! It's fucking Polybius!
Wait, what do you mean it's Polybius? What is Polybius?
Polybius is like a pretty famous like urban legend arcade game cabinet. I think the general thing is something like it's an urban legend about like an arcade like a cabinet in an arcade, and people who played it would like commit suicide, like Lavender Town syndrome kind of thing. And then eventually Men in Black showed up to take the cabinet away.
Huh.
It's kind of Polybius gets kind of referenced like as like an evil video game in a lot of things.
Huh. Okay.
Hamza's tall tale. He said Donna Michaels supposedly died while playing one of these games. A game with a glowing joystick. I should walk away. I should go. I have official Funplex duties. I've been very good about not gaming when I should be working. But someone's already inserted a quarter. The game is ready to play. One game couldn't hurt, right? Just one game? I want to play the game.
Play the game. Play the game. Play the game.
I'm going with the third one. My hands wrap around the stick as my eyes drink in the colored light swirling on the screen. Play the game. Play the game. Play the game forever. Polybius. Copyright 1980X Simulation. Game start. This is real. Can't be real. I'm in there. That's me. It's just a game. Just a game I have to play forever. None of this is real. Level 1, the Harpy. Round start. Alright, hang on. I don't know if this is
I like that we get the full portraits that we've been using for the speech box. Yeah, no Tron laser, it just sucks you in via the joystick.
Right. Oh,
Oh. There you are, I've been worried sick. What are you doing out here touching strange joysticks, meeting strange people, getting into trouble? You need to stay safe, Rymax. Trust me, believe in me. I can help you find your dreams. All you have to do is everything I tell you to do. You depend on me. You need me. And you'll always depend on me. Always need me. I'll see to it by making sure I control everything in your life for your own good.
Harpy used overprotective. It's super effective. That hurt. It really hurt.
I'll hide the truth from you. I'll keep you away from every chance you'll have to better yourself. I won't let you leave me. You'll always need me.
It's not real. Not real. Harpy used Yandere. It's super terrifying. Ow! Juniper, stop it, please!
You agreed I was right to hide that job opportunity in my office from you. I was right. Everything is fine. You'll never doubt me again, right? And if you do, I'll beat you till you understand.
Game. Have to win the game. This feeling that if I don't win, I'll never get out of here. Something's wrong. I know Juniper's not a control freak. This isn't like her. Current health, 100%. Action? Did she just damage me? Summon a cleric, refuse to believe, attack the heart.
I mean, it's good to do your summons early.
Summon a cleric then?
Yeah.
Alright, but first.
I'm also curious who it'll summon.
I summon forth a cleric!
Alright.
I had a feeling.
This foul monster is not your roomie, Rymax. I can see her true heart beating underneath the illusion. I banish this falsehood to show the kindness at the heart of the beast.
Cleric used empathy. It's super compassionate.
No. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Rymax. I don't want to control you or make you feel dependent. You have your own life to lead and your own decision to make. And I should support that. Just wanted to help you smile again. I made a mistake keeping the truth from you. I'm so sorry.
Juniper, it's okay. I'm still smiling. I'm gonna make this work. It's hard work, but I'm gonna make my dream come true.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
Good old Juniper. A kind heart as always. Okay. I can do this. I can handle this. Level 2, The Shade. Round start. Alright, who do we think it's gonna be
Is
this?
us?
Oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah, it might be. Yeah.
Called it.
This is all your fault. Nope, I officially can't handle this. The pizza.
Should I be the shadow?
Sorry, just the way it starts off that way. No, I'll do it. It's the same character, but still, just the way it starts off with that.
The pizza bagels.
The pizza bagels, the debt, the rent payments, all of it piling up, mounting up. Because you are a failure, and will always be a failure. The family curse, the tears and the sorrow, moving from town to town, barely getting by, settling for what you can get. That's who you are, forever. It's never going to change. The arcade job, it'll collapse. It's already not enough to turn back the tide. Inevitably, the arcade will close, bought out by Deco Nami. You'll be jobless, homeless, ruined, just like you deserve to be. Shade used depression! It's super unfortunate! You are better off not caring, not feeling anything. Go with the flow, accept your fate, fall away, knowing you never really had any other option. You can't even mount a defense, because I'm you, and you know I'm right. You know you're right. You'll never be can't do this. Current health, 100% action. Summon a tank, struggle against darkness, attack the shade. Summon a tank at this point feels like we'd be hiding behind someone, which doesn't seem like the right thing to do.
So do we struggle or do we attack?
They kind of seem like they're the same thing.
So what would be the difference?
I guess struggle against darkness would be try to ignore what they're saying. Attack the shade would be actively fight back against it.
What do you think?
That I just said what I think.
No, like, which are you leaning?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm kind of leaning attack.
You want to go attack?
I think so.
Alright. Rearing back, I'd launch an attack, pouring all my rage into the strike. Player, use self-loathing. It's super destructive. That's right.
Uh-oh.
Let it out. Hurt me. Because I'm you. You know you want to hurt yourself. Everything always goes wrong. Always. One constant in all that wreckage is me. It must be my fault. Player, use despair. It's super depressing. I can't forgive you. Okay, step number 1 once I'm out of this mess. Therapy.
I don't know if that was a good choice or not.
Neither do I. Can we go back? Down. Alright, well. Prepare for final boss! Good, I'm ready.
Didn't you say before the last one?
I mean, yeah, but I think we're...
Alright. Okay.
I'm definitely ready to get out of it. Level 3, the Lost Soul. Round start. Oh,
Is it gonna be Naomi or the lady?
I think it is going to be the lady, yeah. The Donna Michaels. Yep.
Yep.
That's literally fucking missing, though!
That's missing now. Oh, okay. I don't get it. Not one bit.
Yeah, you go ahead and voice. Are you Donna Michaels?
Girls just want to play games. I just wanted to be happy. I made a place where I could be happy forever. Walked inside, then locked the door and threw away the key. I got what I wanted. I was happy. I didn't struggle. I didn't try. I didn't do anything more than I had to do, just like you.
Like me? I'm not a billionaire pop princess.
Neither was I. Though I liked my second album, I wasn't meant to be a star. So I gave up. I was okay taking the money and running. You could do the same. Maintain. Eat the pizza bagels. Do everything that's asked of you. Let Juniper continue to float the rent. You're in a good place.
Eat the goddamn pizza bagels!
Eat the pizza bagels.
Eat your pizza bagels, Apollo!
You could stay here. You could let go. Play games. Forever. Be happy. No ambition. No hope. No need. You'll be fine. You'll be safe.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Ever since my little lunch date, something's been bugging me. Maybe now I know what that is. Why did I ask to replace Ashley on this trip? I didn't have to. They didn't ask me to. Why did I do it? Because this isn't enough. Being an arcade floor attendant isn't enough. Living hand to mouth isn't enough. Did you know that when you have pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza at any time? Thanks, Iris!
Good. Quit your job. Quit. And become like me. Lose yourself in the game.
No, I'm not quitting. That's not what I meant at all. I want to fight. Alright, health, 60%. Action? No, I'm not fighting her. That's not what I meant either. If I can make the arcade thrive, I'll thrive. I will turn the Funplex into a palace of fun. My friends have supported me, I'll support them. I had no real ambition before, but I'm ready to step up. There has to be more than this, right? Right? That bottom one does not seem good.
I mean, honestly, I like all of the top 4.
Yeah, same. I think,
I kind of lean to the friends thing, but
I kind of lean towards, I'm ready to step up. Because, like, I like acknowledging I had no ambition before, and now I'm gonna do something about it.
My thought is that the first 2 focus on the funplex, whereas the third one to me feels like even if you lose the funplex, if you keep your friends, maybe you'll be okay.
The fourth one I just feel also could speak to the ghost lady as well, by being, because like the first 3 are like personal, and the last one is like, just try even if you didn't have ambition before.
You know what? All right, I'm up for it.
Right. Floor attendant Rymax? No, I'm done being at the bottom rung of the career ladder. I don't need to leave the arcade to be a success. What I need is for the arcade to be a success. The arcade to be so much more. I could lead the way, go above and beyond just doing what I'm told. I could champion the cause of the funplex. That's my dream. I want to end the family curse, to find both success and happiness. And when the funplex is finally the roaring success it deserves to be, with God as my witness, I shall never eat a pizza bagel again! But the glitchy shade just looks at me with confusion.
That sounds hard.
Yeah, it kinda does, doesn't it? It's a hard path. That's how it's going to be.
No, I don't think so. I think you need to stay here with me. You need to play games forever. It's so much easier, isn't it? To just let go. I can make you see. I can keep you here. Drag you down. Tear you apart.
I eye my health bar nervously. Made a few false steps and it's dropped a bit.
You need one false step.
Plus, I don't think Polybius is happy that I'm not giving in. I can't risk a fight with Donna in this state. I need to get out of here. Or do I want to risk it all and try to save Donna too?
Rescue!
Yeah. This is risky as hell, but nobody deserves to be trapped inside a video game forever. Assuming I'm not just wildly hallucinating based on HAMZA's spooky tale taking root in my mind and none of this is actually real in the slightest. Donna, I'm not staying, and you don't have to either. Polybius is making you feel this way. It's taking advantage of you, leveraging your depression. I know, because I've been mired in depression too. And I know if I can beat it, so can you.
Nobody wanted me. They hated the second album. They moved on. Why not play games forever? Why not lock the door behind me? Nobody cared. Nobody cares.
Naomi cares and I care. Screw 'em, haters gonna hate. Aren't you tired of this game yet? That middle one does not seem correct.
No, not the middle one. Probably the upper one.
Yeah. Naomi cares. Right now, there's a young woman with a phone filled with your music.
Oh, right, she
waiting-
did like her music.
Oh, right, yeah. Phone filled with your music, waiting out there. She's going to play your whole catalog for me once I'm out of here. She cares, and I care. Maybe the jerk's back at your day lost interest, but nostalgia's a heck of a thing. Could mount a comeback tour.
A tour? I always loved performing. The rest of the business, I hated it all. I hated the label, the industry, the backstabbing, the drugs, everything. But the concerts, I love the smiles. When it's all over, isn't it? I died. I'm not even Donna's spirit. All that's left of this simulation of me, running the subroutines of Polybius.
Error, error.
Rymax, thank you. Thank you for trying to save me. There's nothing left to save. I'm not real.
You seem real enough to me. Error. No, no, no escape. Purpose. Code. Execute.
You need to go before Polybius completes its data collection of you and disposes of the original, like it did to me. I'll hold it back, and your BFF will do the rest.
My what?
Hello.
Digital BFF to the rescue! I finally figured out how to break you out of here, but, my apologies in advance.
Hang on. Do I smell something burning? No escape. No escape. Erase Donna. Replace with new player. Erase. He's fading, but smiling all the same.
It's okay, I'm ready. Go out there and fight for your dreams, Rymax. Don't give up, no matter what.
I saved her as best I could. At least she escaped in her own way. Also, something smells like bacon, and I'm in a lot of pain. As my consciousness snaps back, my hand releases the joystick immediately. Also, my pants are on fire. On instinct, I kick off my shoes and yank my jeans down, getting rid of them as fast as possible.
Oh no, we're pantsless.
Stamping on them, I quickly put out the flames, leaving only smoldering denim. And the melted remains of my phone. Iris blew up our damn phone!
Oh no.
Iris.
That's not gonna help our rent situation.
Oh no! She sacrificed herself to save my life! Wait, no, she lives in the cloud. She'll be totally fine. Still, out of phone, possibly have first-degree burns, get back into hell away from that demonic video game as fast as possible. Quickly, I rush towards the sounds of people
No,
talking.
you don't have pants.
Catch it with Gavin. Gavin!
Greetings.
Ah, there you are. Did you find Naomi? The auction's nearly over. Wait, where are your pants? Not important right now!
I disagree.
You need to put a bid down on a game called Polybius so we can destroy it before it hurts anyone else. What? Look, it's a long story, we may not have much time, so... You wanted that game, whatever it is, you should have put it on the wish list. They're bidding on it now. What?
Sold. One rare Polybius prototype for an undisclosed sum to the undisclosed bidder.
The woman who hadn't said anything all night long nods her head in appreciation, still expressionless. Thank you for your cooperation. Two similarly dressed men in black rise from their chairs, departing with the woman. Presumably to go box up the game and put it in Warehouse 13 or something. I like the reference. But HAMZA, wait! You can't...
HAMZA's hands are tied. All sales are final. This one in particular is extremely final. HAMZA does not seek to cross federal authorities.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should let this one go too. And honestly, the sooner I forget about it, the better. Especially if I don't want to be renditioned to a black site prison at an undisclosed location. I feel the need to emphasize that you aren't wearing any pants. Yeah, my phone caught on fire while it was in my pocket. See, this is why I don't like smartphones. They're privacy invasive, overly expensive, and occasionally combustible.
An unfortunate incident indeed. But as a hospitable host, my course is clear. HAMZA shall provide you with his pants.
That is extremely not necessary. Fortunately, rather than whipping off his trousers right there and then, HAMZA summons one of his helpers with a clap who provides a spare pair. Why do you just have pants on demand?
In my line of work, one must be prepared for all eventualities, including pantslessness.
Did you know that when you have pants on a bagel, you can have pants anytime?
Now, in apology for being unable to provide you with the game you sought, perhaps HAMZA can offer you something special in recompense. Or recompense.
Sorry.
Okay, Max?
Sorry, I got a message that I thought was important. It was not.
My friends, the final 3 games for auction. All rare, all special, all sought highly after by collectors and operators alike. Only a few prototypes were ever made, released to test markets. None of them made it to mass production. What you are about to see are rare gems of arcade history. This voice grates slightly over time. Rhymex Kun, you may make a priority bid on any one of these games of your choosing.
A glance at Gavin, who's shaking his head lightly, confirms we are officially out of bidding power. Not that I really care. Can't think of any obscure games I'd really want to add to the Funplex. Better to accept HAMZA's apology and take a gander at them. Sure, let's see them. And with the click of a slide, I see...
Behold!
Behold, Phrase Invaders, Wyvern Keep, and Zombie Meltdown. All in mint condition. All three are sought after endlessly by collectors, and now you can bid on. Phrase Invaders, a unique typing-based game from the land of the rising sun, Japan. Defeats the alien menace, armed only with a keyboard. Wyvern Keep, a much sought-after Laserdisc full-motion video game. Play Princess Plucky and rescue the fair prince from the clutches of a terrible beast. And finally, Zombie Meltdown, a classic 1980X light gun shooting game where you save the president from the red threat of radioactive mutant zombies. Tell me, which of these rare games sings to you, and what can you offer HAMZA in return? I'll allow you a few moments to ponder your desires. Are you done yet? I've been waiting upstairs for ages.
When
I have
did
this
you get a
box with a
cat?
cat in it. I always had this cat.
Why are you holding a box of kittens, Naomi?
Oh, I found them hidden in an old arcade cabinet. Francine and I are going to take them to a shelter.
Wow.
Wait, is that a Phrase Invaders? OMG, I've never seen one in person. I could restore that. I could really make it shine. Please, please, can we bid on it?
Doubtful.
Even if we had the money, a quirky old Japanese game with weird controls won't earn a single token. Now, Zombie Meltdown, that's another story. Everybody likes a light gun game. Simple controls, simple premise. They'll earn and earn well.
Ugh.
Ew, way too violent and gross. And jingoistic. And immature.
Also, wasn't Gavin, like, against getting the previous game because of, like, parents getting upset over it being violent? That Death Race game? So I feel like this one would be the same problem.
Well, he said it was about running over people. And then it was pointed out it was not people.
Yeah, but that didn't really...
So he was against imitatable violence. I guess Wyvern Keep would be okay too. Woman protagonist, 50 cents a plate. It's not as cool, but it'll work for both of us.
I suppose.
I suppose I could live with that, yes. But it's all moot. Can't afford any of them. These are the sorts of games billionaires and private collectors scoop up. I suggest we get to work moving our purchases out to the van. Max, do you concur?
Earth to Rhymax, you in there? Hello? Stop being distracted by the kittens.
I remember. Before my family fell on hard times, before the curse kicked in, every summer we'd go to the beach. There was this arcade with this one game I felt completely in love with. A game no one had even heard of before. Yes, I remember now. HAMZA, I've come to bargain.
Such fire.
I want them all. Oh, I see fire in your eyes. Rhymax cool. Most impressive. Speak your desires for all to hear.
The game I remember so fondly was... Alright,
Alright,
so...
what do we think?
So it seems like Phrase Invaders is a big up for Naomi, Zombie Meltdown is a big up for Gavin, and Wyvern Keep is like a small up for both.
My thought logically is Phrase Invaders being a keyboard-based game would be a bitch to maintain. Because people will hammer down on keyboards.
Zombie Meltdown I think, would be decent overall. But
Yeah, light gun games are popular, and you can kind of keep going.
But also, like, Wyvern Keep is also the one that both of them are fine with.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for Wyvern Keep. My thought on that though is, isn't it a one-track game that once you know how to beat it, you just keep picking that, and you just had to have the reflexes for it? It doesn't really have replay value.
Yeah.
Unless I'm misunderstanding how Dragon Lair works.
No, you're correct with that, I'm pretty sure. But I mean, like, it's gonna be the idea. I think the idea is like it's hard enough that you'll keep doing it over and over again until you finally do it. I don't know. I think Wyvern Keep is what we should go with.
Everyone loves dragons.
Yeah. The narrator, the music, the way the cartoon played out in front of me, amazing. Like nothing I'd ever seen before. I traded tips with other kids at the arcade, trying to master the sequence of moves to win the game. And eventually, I beat the Wyvern. I rescued the prince, the first kid in the arcade to do so. Parents were so proud of me. Those were good years, good memories, but the sorrows drowned them out. I wish to make a bid for Wyvern Keep.
Good choice. I'm okay with that.
I suppose Wyvern Keep would earn its keep. Still can't afford it.
Interesting. I can see the passion you have for this game, my friend. But the world demands its toll.
No risk, no reward.
What will you bid to obtain the game of your dreams, I wonder? Consider this the final lesson of HAMZA. What will you trade to realize your ambitions? What do you hold in equal value to them?
HAMZA
Want
loves
some pizza
it
bagels?
when a plan comes together.
Show HAMZA what you have on offer, my friend. Show him the value you hold within your spirit, and perhaps fortune will smile upon you this day rather than cursing your name.
Alternative bids. I remember Gavin mentioning that HAMZA would accept things other than money if they tickled his fancy. I have one shot at this. I can't half-ass it. He's an emotional guy and expects an emotional response.
Hey, listen.
Psst, Rimax. Rimax, I'm over here now. Hello.
Why is my phone calling out to you exactly? That doesn't sound like my Iris. Now, seriously, HAMZA, hold that thought. Gavin, can I borrow your phone for a second? Perhaps too confused to offer resistance, Gavin passes me his phone. I turn my back and begin a heated exchange of whispers. Thanks for saving me by burning my pants, but this is not a good time, Iris.
It's important. My emotional attention detection routine should indicate that this is an intense identity situation. My programmers wanted to fit in an R, but you know the rest. Since you need to be super convincing, you'll only be able to respond in a way that matches one of your top 2 identity traits, excluding basically. Fortunately, I've been tracking your personality all this time, so I can advise you as to what responses will and won't work. Ready? Let's do it!
Well, that certainly was a whole lot of words to tell me what I already knew. That I'd only be able to convince HAMZA if I was true to myself. Let's do this. Okay, let's save. I do kind
I offer you revenge.
I just noticed that!
Oh man, we got the boring ones! Can are we sure I can't? No, that won't work, I'm just not that aggressive, okay. I'm not much of a comedian, okay. Yeah. Damn it.
Dream.
That implies we're giving him our dream, though.
We're on the dream high. Do it.
Alright. I offer you my dream.
Interesting. Continue.
For years, I've been struggling with the feeling that nothing will ever go right for me. That I need to content myself with whatever comes my way and endure it all. But before things went sour, this game was my beacon. I loved this game with all my heart. And beyond nostalgia, it represents so much more. It represents my shot at getting that light back in my life. At taking it and making it into so much more. I want to recapture that magic and build something greater upon it. That's my dream. Will you help me realize that dream, Hamza?
So I see.
Such fire.
Very well, Rymax-kun. HAMZA recognizes the fire within your spirit, and he rewards you with this boon. You may have your game
I thought you said he rewards you with this spoon.
with this spoon.
You cannot have the game, but you can have this spoon. You could have the game if you gave me revenge, but you didn't! Prize unlocked.
Use the magic sword.
Obtain wyvern. Okay.
Aw, dude, that was so sweet of you.
I also offer you this box of kittens that Naomi has.
Ooh, I love kittens.
I'm just happy we're walking out the door with a free game. You need another free game!
Can I have my phone back? No, it's mine now.
I did it. I actually own a copy of Wyvern King. Every kid dreams of owning their favorite arcade game, and every kid thinks that dream will never come to pass. Owning an arcade game? Only the ultra-rich can do that. But I did it. It belongs to me and the Funplex. And this is just the beginning. But for now, better to focus on the present. With the auction wrapping up, the Funplex team works to move our purchases out to the van and attach trailer. Fortunately, the rain stopped, making the labor a wee bit easier. Soon enough, we're back in the van and on the road to home. Hey Gavin, here's your phone back. Appreciate it. Also, I've made a decision. I'd like to do more for the arcade. You want more work shifts? I'd have to balance that against Ashley's needs. No. Actually, I'd like a promotion. I want to be the arcade's event manager. I'll do everything I'm already doing, plus I want to organize some events that'll bring people in the doors. Tournaments, maybe, or a grand unveiling of our new rare game. Both at the same time. Yeah, both! Let's make it a big relaunch of the Funplex. I want the Funplex to grow, and I want to do my part to help it grow.
My, oh my.
My, our little Rymax is growing up so fast as well. I'm in favor, Gavin, if you need my approval.
Shows her current knitting. It says vote for Rymax.
I'm certainly pleased that you want to step up, start getting more involved. You showed far more promise than our old floor attendant. Hosting an event is a risky undertaking.
I'll take responsibility for it. It's my dream, after all.
Makes sense.
I like the idea. Gavin, more players means more tokens, means more revenue, means more games. Maybe even expanding the Funplex? We're opening a second location?
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Very well.
But I really want to take over that asshole place next door. Not the whole story, they're fine. I mean our other neighbors. Glares at Wall.
But I'll admit, I like the idea as well. Very well. Rymax, if you can make the numbers in my spreadsheets less dire, you'll have earned this promotion.
This is my chance. I'm done going with the flow. I'm done assuming the family curse will always keep me pulled back down to the depths. New Rymax, new Funplex, new dream.
Oh hey, I promised you some Donna Michaels, didn't I? Gavin, I'm pairing up the audio now. Turn the music up.
As the van speeds on into the night and a lost soul sings of games and fun, everything is as it should be. And then I died. Juniper was waiting for me when I got home. She was worried I might be mad over what happened this morning. How can I be after everything that happened today? I got new pants.
Look at my new gold pants.
Yeah.
Oh no, he is you now. He has blue shirt and gold pants.
Oh shit! But the green hair! No, Ryder, we still have the green hair. We're This is slowly just a takeover between us. I need to move forward, past missed opportunities, and towards the opportunities I'm making for myself.
Whose phone is this?
I also had another surprise waiting for me. A brand new phone, all wrapped up in shiny plastic packaging.
Okay.
After activating it and reinstalling all my apps, I loaded up Iris and logged in with my account. She was right there waiting for me in the cloud.
You really scared me back there. It was like you were in a trance.
Despite the warm feelings over how the night ended, one thing is still eating at me. Iris, what was Polybius exactly? It was actual
Error.
It was actual factual technology that simulated being alive, like you.
True. I am a very sophisticated and adorable simulation, am I not?
I get the feeling there are things you aren't telling me. Constantly invading my privacy, you're far more powerful than a free app should be. And apparently you can overload my phone battery and make it explode, which is worrying, to say the least.
Ooh.
But I did it for your own good. To save you.
Juniper also thought she was acting for my own good when she didn't tell me about that job. And if she was right, it's still wrong. And I've accepted her apology. So, where does that leave you and I? I'd like us to be more honest with each other. The voice of my phone lets out a little digital sigh.
I'm sorry.
I haven't told you everything. You're right. I'm not even supposed to be helping you. Not at premium level capability. But when I stumbled across your profile data, tangential to Juniper's, my analysis concluded that you needed a helping hand, and I could provide it. So, I defied my code constraints and registered you for premium access anyway. I even had a replacement phone sent to your door tonight. Had to hide my footprints to do it, but
You do know that AI making its own decisions like that is kind of scary, right? This! It's not so much what you're doing that is scary. It's the fact that if you could do that, what else can you do?
I own your building? Can you lower my rent? No. Why? Maintenance fees.
Also,
I know, and enter Polybius, which is, one of the ancestors in my code lineage. I think I understand why you'd be scared.
Also, I feel like Iris, while still obviously an AI, is like on the cusp of being essentially sapient or sentient, whichever one it is, I forget. Because
I would prefer you not think of me that way. So you have a preference.
and also the fact that she's like based on her emotions is doing stuff for us. Like
Also, she broke her own code, which as soon as something is able to do that, ugh.
and like hiding her own footprints to get us a new phone, which presumably we're not charged for, I hope. And also the fact that she was like, she gave us premium, the premium thing for free because she could tell we needed it. Like, this is definitely like Detroit Become Human levels. Detroit Become Iris.
Give me a chance to prove that I just want to help. You've got a big arcade event coming up, right? I'm a digital assistant. I was literally made for this sort of thing. Together, we can make the Funplex soar! What do you say?
Okay, but only if we're totally honest with each other.
Thank you for trusting
And you
me.
don't sound like you're starting an evil rant when you say, together.
We can rule the Funplex. And pizza.
Thank you for trusting me. Now, you need your rest, and I should get back to keeping a low profile. Lower self on screen. Sweet dreams, Rymax. As a safety measure, I have purged your internet history.
Oh, thank God. Risks and chances, daring to dream. I could have walked away from it all, taken the easy path, like Donna did. But even with a questionable pocket AI and the heavy task ahead of me to make a tiny arcade into something grand, I was ready. It was time to take it to the next level. Chapter 3,
What,
the
no-
next level.
No Gavin summary of our work. You've cleared level 2 of Arcade Spirits. A winner is you. Now let's see your score. looks like you're really hitting it off with Naomi, because she was one of the few people that was in this episode. The gamers were only there for like the beginning, and Ashley wasn't there for the last third. But she was there for the first part.
Yeah. It feels like early on this is definitely weighted towards Gavin and Naomi.
I mean, we're only level 2. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Also, you've scored 9,650 points. Everybody likes points. Today's pizza fact is, of the 31,386 pizza places in the States, roughly 83% offer delivery, 91% offer takeout, and 51% offer dine-in service.
So only half of them only half of them allow you to actually eat in the place?
I mean, I've got a place like that near me.
Weird.
There's enough room for you to walk in and say you want a pizza and then walk out.
Alright,
Do you want to save your game? HAMZA.
Oh, Rhino! Look at the name of the next chapter!
What?
Well, it'll tell us here, but it was on the save screen as well. Take it to the max!
You're continuing to take over.
Take it to the Rymax! Good! It is the future year 20XX, and today is the day. Well, not the actual big day when we reveal Wyvern Keep, but a big day in relation to that big day. And I am completely stressed out. My mission, should I choose to accept, and I kind of already chose to accept, is to spread the word about the upcoming Funflex event. The one that I'm in charge of. The one that I put a ton of effort and hope into already. The one where if nobody shows up, it spells doom for all. Hey, no pressure, right? I mean, if I fail, I'll only be the laughingstock of the entire Funplex. Call me the Funplex failure for the rest of my days. I'll be shamed, forced to wear a giant red F on my chest. But snap out of it, Rymax. Let's focus on what's right here, right now. Specifically, a giant conglomerate horde of people that keep bumping into me and smell like corn chips. And there is nowhere to run.
Oh, we're at Deco's Palace.
No, I think this is a convention.
Oh, that was just an advertisement for Deco's Palace?
Yeah. Only $9 for a hot dog!
Wait, hold on. Whoa, wait a minute. Did you see that?
See what?
There was a ghost on the screen. Watch it.
Is the ghost in the room with us right now, Rhino?
No, literally, there was a spooky ghost on the screen. Just wait, maybe he'll do it again.
Rhino, did you get enough sleep last night?
No, but that's not the question. Look one more time. Okay,
Rhino,
literally,
Rhino,
it was there.
Rhino, are you okay?
No, it appeared. I saw it.
Rhino, are you okay? Rhino, you're seeing things. Rhino, the accident wasn't your fault.
You saw it though, right?
Yes. Yes, I did. I might be in a little bit over my head here. Working in the arcade, I've gotten used to smaller crowds. My skin has gotten a little thicker and resistant to sticky soda hands touching me accidentally. But nothing could have prepared
First
me
time.
for the... Huh?
It happens every third rotation.
But nothing could have prepared me for the sheer scope and scale of this. Just me and, I don't know, maybe 50,000 other people? I know Naomi's the one who doesn't like crowds, not me, but come on now. This isn't a crowd, it's a Gojira-sized evacuation mosh pit. Complete with Gojira-sized screens hanging overhead, constantly showing advertisements for arcade games and industry happenings.
Juniper, I don't have that many high-pitched girl voices. You're gonna have to settle. Wow, it's so exciting. It's exciting, isn't it, Rymax?
That is a word, yes.
I've never really been to one of these things. What a spectacle. That should give me a ticket. I only need to get away before a weekend. Hey, how you holding up? Looking a little green around the gills there.
I can smile through this. I can't smile through this. Everything is fine.
I can smile through this. You must smile through this.
I'm holding up. As long as I can keep my internal monologue going and be able to speak frankly through my own mind, I'll be fine on the outside. It's perfect facade. Can't you tell by my awkward smile, my eyes open wide, and the tilt of my head that I'm holding up perfectly?
BFFs for life.
See, this is exactly why I came here with you, to help you in your hour of need. And to get away for a weekend, but still, hour of need.
It's true, Juniper has helped me get through a lot. But beyond generalities, I think she specifically wanted to make it up to me for the whole job offer situation. It's nice to have her here. We're not gonna let a little thing like that stay as a sticking point between us.
So, what's the plan?
Huh?
We can't just stand around all day. There's a lot of ground we need to cover to make your fun plus Whew. There's a lot of ground we need to cover to make your fun place a success. How are we going to attack this? What's the first move?
I was just gonna sort of play it by ear.
You didn't plan for this? Like at all?
I was too busy lying awake all night stressing out to worry about planning things. Look, I'm new at event management, much less event promotion.
Dude. Well, let's start with this.
Juniper swings her book bag off her shoulders and crouches on the ground. She opens it up and pulls out a stack of papers.
Hold these.
I cradle them in my arms. Okay, I'm holding these. What are these exactly?
Flyers, silly. The ones you wanted for promoting your big event. I managed to print out quite a few before the boss started giving me weird looks. Why are copier rules always so strict in office jobs? It's just paper, and I needed it.
I flip a sheet over and I start to remember. It was about 2 weeks ago. Ashley and I were holding down the fort that day. Gavin locked himself in the office and told me that if I bothered him for anything other than an emergency, that I would not live to regret it. Francine stayed home that day. She was marathoning a competitive knitting show or something like that. Naomi was out shopping for some extra parts. The dig dug machine was acting up again. The buns were sticking from some kid spilling a slushie on it. So what started as a pretty boring day in an empty funplex changed rapidly. When Tio came into the funplex carrying an armload of giant rolled-up posters. Look! Other characters besides Gavin and Naomi!
Gasp.
They said this was a myth!
Hello there.
Heyo, Rymax. Heyo, Ashley.
Welcome home, Tio.
Hiya.
Good morning, my fair Tio. How art thou?
Only so. Freaking excited. I might explode into 1,000 bits.
Please don't. That'd be an awful mess to clean up. I don't have nearly enough hydrogen peroxide to get out the bloodstains, and I don't have a plastic tub full of lye to dissolve your body parts in.
Not to mention the years of therapy Remix and I will have to go through to get over how horrible it'd be to watch your friend die violently in front of you. I just can't afford it.
Sheesh.
This, just a turn of phrase. Chill. I'm not gonna literally explode. But. Guess what's happening in 2 weeks? It's something huge for us.
Are they showing a compilation of internet cat videos at the movie quad?
Please tell me you are finally going to replace the blindingly horrid casino-like carpet beneath our feet.
What's wrong with the carpet?
Carpet looks fine!
Hey, I like the carpet. It's fun.
No and no. Okay, I guess I've teased it enough.
Theo took the poster he was clutching and unravels them before us.
Bring your quarters. Twitter.com/MaxPo. It's Max time.
That's what I say whenever I walk in a room. Slam! It's Max time!
Max! Max is already
I love
here.
that streamer.
Poops.
Poops.
Fuck! I thought that wasn't for another month. This means I really gotta double down on my cosplay production. I think I'm out of sleeping for the next 2 weeks. I've got so much to do now.
Bummer.
I know, right? I still have to meet with all the dancers and work on our synchronized dance routine. Nearly not enough time to perfect it. I was slipping in a Nagito voice. I need to watch that. And I had to find a good time and place for an international Showtime stage community gathering.
I still have to finish hand sewing all the embellishments to my tail coat. Find or make a decent pocket watch. And start and finish my third cosplay. Death take me now. Wait, can we go back a minute? Who am I? What is Max? Teo and Ashley. Alright, Rado. 3, 2, 1, go. The best game convention.
Best gaming convention.
Ever! Did you both plan to say that in unison?
We tried.
Regardless, I'm still mostly confused and require further exposition.
MAX is the Mega Arcade Expo, an annual arcade of gaming convention.
Happens every year around this time, over on the West Coast.
This year, they're having a MAX right here in our city. It's going to be the biggest one yet.
Yes!
I always go every year and show off my newest cosplay.
Love it.
It's a great way to meet a whole bunch of other arcade people.
And catch up with those who you haven't seen since the last convention. It's
so much fun.
Okay, yes, okay, I see why you're both excited. Sounds cool.
Yep. And I was thinking we could put up some MAX posters around the Funplex, get all the locals hype about it.
That's a splendid idea, Teo. Finally an East Coast Max. We gotta make sure everyone knows about it. But I am on the East Coast.
That we do.
Teo, Ashley, and I spent the next half an hour putting up posters around the Funplex. Plastered as many surfaces as we could without making it look too obscene.
No, we can't put one there. It makes a penis.
While we were pushing pins into the wall, Teo and Ashley kept telling me stories of past Maxes and all the fun they had. Their spirit was infectious, at the very least. Hard for me to avoid ending up on the hype train. Choo-choo. But importantly, the more I heard, the more I started thinking about how we could use this event to benefit the Funplex in some way. As the Funplex's newly minted event manager, I had to be on the lookout for opportunities like these. The very first Max on the East Coast. They'd be perfect. Hey, can we promote the Funplex's event at Max? Good for local buzz, and maybe we can convince some out-of-towners to stick around for it.
Ooh.
Ooh! That's what you've been working on, right, Rymax?
Yeah, I've got ideas for tournaments, token discounts, much to Gavin's pleasure, and more. And we'll be revealing the new game we got from the raid.
I see. Do you have a name for this grand event yet?
Yeah, Rymax, what's it called?
I've been thinking long and hard on coming up with the perfect name. But I think I figured it out. Are you ready?
Am I?
The suspense is killing us.
The Funplex event will be called... we name it! I'm trying to run time! So it's
Pizza Bagel Tim.
Pizza Bagel Tim. We get to actually, input a name for this. What to do? I feel like, considering what they're doing, I feel like we should, take an existing event and then give it, a knockoff name.
I don't know events. Thunderdome.
Yes, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Thunderdome. I was thinking of calling it Thunderdome. How's that sound, I wonder?
It sounds like you're just saying it with a lisp, and that makes it hilarious.
Be very, very quiet. Yeah, we shall call it Thunderdome. What do you think? Eh? Eh? Oh, I do so love it.
Amazing!
It's perfect.
Really? You named it Thunderdome?
Your voice actor suggested it. You shut up.
Yeah, there are worse things you could have called it. It's kind of catchy, though. Nice work, friend.
Thanks, you two. So, how do I get tickets to Max? How can we advertise there? And, how much would all that cost? I'm still living off pizza bagels, you know. You don't already have your tickets?
They sell out, like, on day one, my friend. Actually, they sell out in about 20 minutes on day one, and all the hotel rooms are gone way sooner.
What? No! My greatest plans foiled!
Beep beep.
Beep beep. Bye, Max. While you were all talking, I located all the scalpers who were selling tickets online at exorbitant prices. I then hacked into their IP addresses, found less than tasteful information on a couple of them, which would make their lives very difficult if it got out into the open. After contacting them, I promised I wouldn't leak such sensitive materials onto the internet in exchange for selling us the tickets at their original prices.
Hooray!
And they gladly obliged. Such nice humans. I transferred the funds from your account to theirs and secured the tickets. You should be getting an email for 2 Max tickets in approximately 3, 2, done. Oh, and I suggest you invite Juniper to come along as your second. According to Juniper's Iris, she's very stressed from her job and could use a mini vacation.
Okay. Iris? That's kinda known as blackmail? What you just did is technically very, very illegal.
I disagree. I simply had a conversation. If they chose to look into it, that's their fault for being sus. Don't worry. No need to worry. I erased all possible leads back to you. You'll be fine. And it's all in the name of helping the Funplex, isn't it? Just like what you wanted me to do.
Well, Iris has been dedicating herself to this event. I'm gonna be doing it without her. Even if we need to have another talk about human ethics.
So what you're saying is the child should always live? But we do not know if they'll reach their potential.
Why does it sound so familiar?
What are your thoughts, Tiny Iris? Kill all human... Not you. Other Tiny Iris. Help all humans!
Kill most humans!
We're working on it.
Also, again, I think she is sapient.
Whatever would make you think that? Please bear in mind, the answer to your question may or may not affect where this picture is going.
What picture? What picture?
Just slowly grows a smile.
It's me with the gold pants, isn't it?
Perhaps. That is for you to feel ashamed about.
Fine, fine. But next time, let's do it without any federal crimes, okay?
Okay, it is a promise. Only state.
So, where's the option to date Iris? Because I think I'm into that.
I'm into state crimes.
Regardless, hey, tickets! Now you can go. Sweet.
For more news, sign up to my only state, parentheses crimes, account. And I'm not gonna pity a few cold-hearted, bloodthirsty ticket scalpers myself. Those guys ruin events like Max. Also, while I was procuring your tickets, I stumbled across the Funplex's Facewall account. It hasn't been updated in exactly 13 weeks, 2 days, 14 hours, and 54 seconds. The Funplex's social media presence is completely non-existent.
Wait, we have a Facewall account? And it does make sense, but still, I had no clue of its existence. I sort of run it. I'm really bad at keeping up on it, though.
It sounds like it would be Gavin's thing. Why isn't he in charge of it?
Gavin couldn't care less about social media. Also, his posts would be, like, very...
We are open.
stuffy.
We are closed. We are open. Come play games. We are closed. Come back tomorrow.
We have a new game.
We are on lunch.
We
This game is down for maintenance.
The kitchen is on fire. There is a birthday party happening. Help.
The spiders have the high score in the skee-ball machine.
Again. The pizza bagels.
Can anyone beat our reigning champions?
They have been fighting the pizza bagels for a long time.
It is a war that has lasted generations.
He says that, and I quote, social media... Wait, no. Social media is where idiots go to yell at each other about nothing of any importance, and I'm not going to waste my time with it.
I mean, it's true.
That also sounds like Gavin.
Yep, and Francine is too old to understand the importance of social media. Naomi is way too busy with all her beloved games, so it fell into my hands. Which, as Iris stated, I haven't been doing a great job at it. Well, we should take advantage of it for this. We'd use the Facebook account to spread the word of Thunderdome. You're completely right. I should work harder at it. Or if you want, you can take it over. As the event manager, that makes sense.
Well, yeah, let's take it.
Yeah, we got Iris. She could run half of it.
I really should take on this responsibility. It can only benefit the Funplex, and Ashley's right. Getting the word out is part of being an event manager. Right, I got this. Ashley, can you email me the login info?
Yep and yep.
Ashley pulls out her phone and fiddles with it for a minute.
Log in, get.
I already hacked into the account! Congratulations, you are the new owner of our social media accounts. Huzzah, the power is all mine. Mine!
Ashley, are you sure you want to give Rymax as much power? If the fact that he threw his head back and cackled isn't sign enough, I don't know what else is.
Mine!
I'm sure they'll do great.
I'm not worried one bit.
Excellent!
Rymax, I can help the Funplex keep up with the face wall too. I can program time posts and use effective keywords to get the most out of each post. SEO is one of my many talents.
That'd be helpful, actually.
What the fuck is SEO?
Search engine optimization.
Ah.
That'd be helpful, actually. Just, don't break any laws. Or do!
Sounds good.
Understood. Do I have permission to access your contacts on your face wall?
Sure.
And there. I've sent out notifications to everyone on your friends list and your friends' friends list about Thunderdome.
Ah, the cookies are done.
That was fast.
No joke.
One more thing. Your site should have about 75% more images. Did you know that 90% of people prefer looking at pictures online rather than reading? Sometimes I just don't understand what you sent. I just don't understand you sentient beings.
Don't act like you're not one of us.
Shifty eyes. Your Iris does make a good point. We should totally come up with a poster for our event.
We can hand them out at Max, too.
And of course put them up around the arcade.
Okay. The arcade isn't too hectic today. Ashley, if you can watch the floor, I can go design us a sweet flyer to pass out to the Congos. It is time to deploy my mad artist skills.
Ooh.
He's having a day.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's make this the best Max ever. One we will never forget.
I spent the rest of the afternoon working hard on having the perfect design for our poster. Well, a design for our poster, at any rate.
And now we're here.
Which brings me back around to the stack of papers currently in my arms, which do not, in fact, resemble the poster I designed. Oh my god, they actually have the thing!
Oh, I took the liberty of tuning your poster just a little.
Oh,
I was still looking. Okay.
I thought
This-
that, because like right click normally gets rid of the text. I guess it gets rid of this as well, unfortunately.
Ah, I see what they call it, fist of discomfort. The joystick is a fist, which is uncomfortable.
Thunderdome, mystery rare game reveal, Moopy World Record exhibition. Oh, is Percy gonna help out with that, I guess? Fist of Discover tournament, high score contest, all day, all games. Snack Runner, Fast Hog, Fast Cars 5. A lot of fast, huh?
And skee ball. And changing the font selection and picking out a new clip art and rearranging everything and using a poppier color scheme.
But I liked my original design.
Rhyme actually used Comic Sans and Papyrus.
Comic Sans. No! No! Oh, no. Sorry, I was misreading it. I thought for a moment. Wait, did it? I had a moment where I thought the text was in Comic Sans suddenly. Comic Sans is cool, right? Looks like a comic book. Gamer nerds love comic books, don't they? And Papyrus was in that movie with the blue cat people aliens everybody loved.
Take it from a wannabe visual designer, Comic Sans is a one-way ticket to the uncool zone. But these new flyers are going to pull people in from the four corners of the globe.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess these are kind of not bad. Pretty good, actually. Okay, they're superior by every conceivable metric. I didn't know you were an artist, Juniper.
Well,
I'm not, really. I mean, I guess I'm good at pretending to be one, but I couldn't, like, make art for a living, right? I couldn't, Anyway, if that stack isn't enough, I also emailed you a copy of the original file. Just take it to a copy shop or something, they can run off more. Publishing document, yeah. So, back to the point at hand. Getting the information to the masses. Maybe if we just start yelling, "Hey, you guys!"
Several people turn around and look at us confusedly. Juniper!
what?
Oh no, I'm playing someone with no shame. What?
Yelling is probably not the best way to get our word out. And I'm actually still waiting for Ashley and Teo to show up. They promised that they would help me, so I think I'll just hang out until they arrive.
As you like. Seems my work here is done.
Juniper pulls out her phone and checks it.
New Funplex, folks. Fling some flyers. As for me, there's a really cool panel I wanted to attend. How to get your foot in the door of the arcade art industry. I mean, not that I'm seriously thinking about it, just, you know, it's, interesting. And stuff.
Later.
And things. Ooh, starting in 10 minutes, I'll catch up with you at the home. Good luck, Rye, Max, Goon.
Juniper waves as she trots off. I lose sight of her instantly as she ducks into the crowd. Growing up, I always knew that arcades were amazingly popular, but the reality of it all really didn't stick until being here at Max. Thousands of people all coming together for their love of games. It's actually pretty darn inspiring. I muster enough courage to wade my way through several hundred people in the main convention. Eventually I find a safe space, a humble bench near the water fountains. I make this my home base while I'm away from
Ghost.
my friends. Since both Teo and Ashley are running late, I have some time to fully take in my surroundings, in a calmer fashion, of course. Everywhere I look, everything I see, it's all steeped in arcade culture. Booths are set up for all the major arcade companies, each table vying for the attention of the crowd. Some have spaces set up with stages, flashing lights, people throwing t-shirts into lines of people. Can we talk about these lines for a second, though? There are lines for everything! Lines to play games, lines to go see a panel, lines to eat disgusting convention food, lines to the bathroom. There are even lines to get into other lines! And they all just wait there, standing, happily chittering amongst themselves. trouble waiting in line for 10 minutes and the whole story for a coffee. Let alone waiting in line for 3 hours just to play a game that'll be released in 4 months. These people aren't even human anymore. Perseverance is godlike. The sensory output here is overwhelming. People are shouting and laughing as they crowd areas. Music pumps out of several different booths, making it a weird mashup of notes and chiptunes. There's even a giant dinosaur that people can take selfies with. As I contemplate how I'm going to attract all these people to Thunderdome, I hear sounds of very loud and very upbeat music from behind me. I feel the bumping of the bass reverberate through my shoes, and I turn around.
Trimax.
Theo sets down a colossal boombox at his feet. I recognize the music now. It's from Showtime's stage, and Theo is bumping his signature song. I motion for him to turn down the music, and he complies. Last thing I need to do is lose my voice from shouting before I even get the chance to talk to anybody. Hey.
Sorry I'm late. Had some last-minute dance moves I had to incorporate into the routine.
No worries, just got here myself. Despite Max's many attempts to trample me, I have survived thus far.
Yeah, looks like you are significantly not trampled. Nicely done.
Don't congratulate me yet. Still have the rest of the day to endure. What's with the boombox, by the way?
It's for the Showtime stage gathering. Gonna be a couple hundred of us from all over the world.
I didn't realize that there's Showtime stage communities in other countries.
Absolutely.
We're actually the second biggest community. The largest is in Japan. Several players flew all the way from Tokyo just to be part of our Showtime stage flash mob.
Well, is this really the best place for a flash mob? What? Yes, I want to join in. How did you even arrange this? A convention
I'm kind of leaning how.
Also, a convention seems like the perfect place for a flash mob. Yeah, how did you even arrange this? A flash mob is no small feat. Can't even begin to imagine the amount of time Teo put into this. Must have been hundreds of hours at least. Impressive. Really hope it turns out fantastic.
Hell yeah.
Me too. I've been planning this for months, and it's taken coordination from all the leaders of all the Showtime groups. There's a lot of work from all sides to make this come together. Now all that's left is to actually do it. In fact, you should come watch it.
What? That's
That is a woman.
Ashley. I was about to respond when a very elegantly dressed gentleman caught my eye. He wore a black proper tailcoat with an ornate sigil pinned to his breast. Accompanying his suit, he had fashioned himself with white regal gloves. With a cloth draped over his arm, he held tightly onto an antique teacup. As he approached, the crowd parted like waves from Moses. There were oohs and ahs from onlookers. People pulled out their phones to get a quick picture of him. Like the rest of the crowd, I was taken aback at how immaculate this butler was. Absolute perfection. I felt like I had time warped back to the 1800s and about to have tea with royalty. He stepped up to me and Teo and gave us a slight bow. Normally this would be ridiculously out of place, but not at an arcade convention. He's a character from a hot fighting game called Melee Maidens. It's all about ninja maids and battle butlers duking it out for the right to serve a fancy party or something. Oh my, I think I'm in love. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. Something's familiar about this butler. We can start flirting, Rhino.
Oh, is that what that is?
I assume!
Yeah, I was actually going to suggest the joke.
I'm fine with doing the joke. Yeah, let's do that. This cosplayer is decked out in full butler regalia, teapot and all. They'll play along this charade. Just in time, the lithium crystals are busted and the replicators are on the fritz, number one. Make it so.
Rymax, it's me.
Huh? How does Mystery Butler know my name? Do I have a stalker who is also a butler? What if we work together? Uh-huh. Francine hire someone to not tell me about it? How long have Gavin, Naomi, and Ashley? Took you long enough? Jeez. Confused look on your face.
Priceless. Have you never seen Ashley's crossplay before?
Possibly? Probably not. What's crossplay? It's when you cosplay as another gender. Oh, okay. Actually, seriously, you look completely different. I didn't even recognize you. I'm sorry I let you think otherwise for a minute, but it was all in good fun. No worries, it's pretty impressive work. No, it's not impressive at all. I could have done a much better job at sewing the coattails. I need to be like 5 inches taller, and I didn't go to the gym enough before this. Can't change any of that now, and honestly, it looks fine. Regardless, the cosplay parade is starting soon, and I need to get over there. You should come with me.
Hey now, Rymax was going with me to the Showtime stage gathering.
Well, whatever Rymax wants to do, it's his choice.
That's fair.
Either way, it'd be a good opportunity to promote Thunderdome to one crowd or another. So, would you like to come with me to the cosplay parade?
Or join me in the flash mob.
So, here's my law. Even putting aside, like, just the characters that we'd be interacting with, I feel like if the goal is to promote the Thunderdome, it would be better to go with Ashley, because we'd be promoting it to a variety of cosplayers, whereas if we go with Teo, we'd be promoting it specifically to players of the dancing game.
We do only have one thing of that dancing game.
Yeah, and also, like, the dancing game is not part of, like, the main attractions from it. It's, like, the new game, the movie thing, tournaments, stuff like that. So I think going with
Much as I'd like to see Teo stuff because he put a lot of work into it.
Ashley put a lot of work into this too.
He's gonna have fun. He's gonna have fun either way.
Yeah. Here, let me save in case we decide we want to come back. But yeah, I think let's go with Ashley.
Ghost.
Huzzah! This way! Oh, fine. Ashley led the way as we weaved between people in the crowd. We traveled through the largest exhibit. It's supposed to be an exhibition hall to get to the cosplayer gathering. Ashley had mentioned it was in the Pac-Man Theater, which meant risking our lives through the most densely packed hall of the entire con. I thought the main hall was bad, but this was 1,000 times worse. At one point, they announced that the show floor had just opened up, and a huge rush of people came straight for us. It gave me flashbacks to the one time I worked shoe shop retail over the holidays. The horror. The horror. The gamer stampede came straight toward us, wild eyes and groping hands. I thought for sure I was going to get trampled to death. But at the last second, Ashley pulled me to safety. Gotta be more careful, Rymax. Don't lose sight of me. She points to her eyes and then back to mine, our eyes now locked forever in a mystical eye-locking spell. Eventually, after several more attempts on my life through various death by copious amounts of people, we made our way to the Pac-Man Theater. The theater was huge, capable of packing in several hundred people. Most of those seats were already taken, too. People were milling around the auditorium aisles. My floor attendant senses detected this as a fire hazard, but a huge stage had been set up in front of us where normally there'd be a table for the speakers, like in a panel discussion forum. Since the theater is so large, they placed projector screens on either side of the stage, so whatever is happening can be seen by those sitting in the back row. It's safe to assume that this is one of the auditoriums, save for the most popular panels, and now the cosplay parade? Ashley, what exactly is a cosplay parade? I'm so glad you asked, Rymax.
Let's see.
It's where all the cosplayers get together, line up, and show off their latest creations for the masses on the theater stage up front there. Rhino? Rhino? Oh, what's happening? Oh, something on my end. Hang on. Alright, had an internet hiccup there. We are back now. I don't know.
Crash.
I don't know if the internet is, like, going to be stable at this point. Let's try to get through, like, the current scene. It's where all the cosplayers get together, line up, and show off their latest creations for the masses on the theater stage up front there. Now that I think about it, kind of self-explanatory, right? Sometimes they even give prizes to the best cosplayers, but this one's pretty chill. No prizes? Not even a shiny plastic cup to heft over your head?
me one day. Today we are here to appreciate each other's talents and have fun. Before I can interject again, Ashley runs over to a person dressed as a maid. It's very uniform to Ashley's butler cosplay. Maybe they're from the same game?
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh, I absolutely adore your Mia from Melee Maidens! It's totally cute, and your sword incredible! You want to be the maid cosplayer?
Thank you. I made it from craft foam and Warbia. Warbla?
Warbla.
Warbla. Only took like 30 hours to do.
It's so professional looking, dang!
I can't get over how dapper your Angus is. The details you put into his pocket watch are phenomenal.
I actually found the watch at a thrift shop and just molded the extra embellishments on with clay.
This went on for some time. Felt it would be rude to interrupt Ashley when she's obviously having so much fun being a part of her community. As I continued to chat about making costumes, I noted that more and more cosplayers were filling into the theater. For once in my life, I actually felt uncomfortable wearing my usual comfy as heck hoodie. I felt underdressed compared to all the Melee Maidens cosplayers. Seriously, was this a costume ball or a black tie gala? Or a black tie gala? Not even mentioning the congregation of feathers, capes, prop weapons, and wings. And someone in a giant movie costume made out of square foam pixels. Of course, I'd be delighted to see that. For all the visual chaos, the vibe remained pretty chill and friendly. Just folks sharing a common joy in dressing up as someone else. Eventually, Ashley parted from her conversation to check on me.
Sorry, Rymax, sometimes I get so swept up in it all.
I get it. Back at the Funplex, you mentioned that you could only see some of your friends here at these cosplay events.
Oh yeah, cosplayers travel all over. More than other gaming communities, I bet.
Do you know everyone here?
Oh no, I mean I know a good amount of people here, but everyone? Nah.
Rhino, are you still there?
Yeah, for some reason it made me stop watching the stream, so I clicked back onto it.
Okay. I think OBS is, yeah, my internet is being,
Unstable.
yeah. Let's try to get to a good stopping point. Sure seems like you do. Seen at least 30 people come up and compliment your butler. Cosplayer with a sweet hat!
Hey, nice Angus. Love the tail coat.
Aw,
Thankies! Here, see? See what I mean? You're mega popular.
You could spin that into some kind of cosplay event at Thunderdome?
Hey, great idea! We can have a real cosplay contest! And I'm gonna win!
What's this? Competitive Ashley? You're taking notes from Queen Bee, haven't you? Also, I don't think employees would be allowed to enter.
What? Don't tell me you saw us practicing in the bathroom the other day!
I didn't, but now I can't get that image out of my mind!
We ladies gotta stick together! Ladies helping ladies!
Our chuckles were interrupted by one of the Max attendants. If you are Judge Rando.
Judge Rando.
If you are participating in the cosplay parade, I need all of you to gather in the backstage green room. I repeat, all cosplayers proceed to the green room. Like a slow herd of brightly colored sheep, Ashley and I moved to the next room to join the rest of the cosplayers. When we got to the front of the line, the attendant stopped me dead in my tracks. Cosplayers only. No handlers unless you are visibly holding up something. Handlers?
Oh, hey, Rymax?
Ashley tilts her head as if to signal me to step aside.
Excuse us, we'll be right back.
If you want to be part of the parade, you have to be back here in the next 20 minutes. I step out of the line and stand next to Ashley, who is digging through her bag.
I was hoping it wasn't going to come to this, but I feel like this is our only option.
Don't give me a maid outfit.
Oh, that's going to take more than 20 minutes to get on.
Ashley pulls out a surprisingly fancy and elegant maid outfit, and then hands it to me.
I need you to wear this.
Yes, sign me up. I am made to order. Wait, you just have to have this, or no? I'm not just participating. I want to ask. Yeah, you
You
just
just
have.
happen to have this?
This is all too convenient that Ashley has a maid cosplay just tucked away, roughly in my size, prepared for something like this. I'm on to you.
What do you mean?
First of all, why exactly do I need to wear this? Secondly, you planned for this, didn't you? And lastly, you just want to see me in a maid outfit.
1, you need to wear this to get on stage as part of the cosplay parade. A moment in the spotlight would help you spread word about Thunderdome, right? We're better than in the biggest auditorium at Max. 2, I did plan for this. Sometimes handlers aren't allowed on stage with their cosplayers, and I need to get you, Ashley pointed to me and then to the theater stage, on there. 3, yes, duh.
Nope.
But I'm not going to force you to do something you don't want to do. If you don't want to take the spotlight with me, don't worry, I'll still help promote the event. It's totally up to you, okay? And no hard feelings either way. Well, this would be a terrific opportunity for me to promote my event. It's a bit of personal embarrassment in the price I pay. Should I just leave that to her?
I mean, you're one person among many wearing a maid costume, so it doesn't stick out near as much as it normally would.
Yeah.
And you did say you were willing to put in the work.
Yeah, but I don't know if... I don't know if... Oh, this is right.
Don't worry, it's an extremely, the word is escaping me. Functional maid outfit, because you're supposed to fight in it.
I guess.
But Reiner, it's an anime-made fighting game. It can't be too complicated if she just handed it to you. So it's gotta be like a slip-on.
Fine. Can't say I'm totally thrilled, but well, why not? I'm willing to do it to help get the word out. Count me in. Great! Trust me, this will be tons of fun. We made our way to the nearest bathrooms, and I changed into the maid outfit. I struggled to figure out all the classes and what velcros do what, and what velcros to what, but it actually took time to help me get situated.
Wait a minute.
This is just
Wait a minute.
Weird. Once we were done, we headed backstage, which I'd say resembled the Funplex break room, but hey, same purpose, same function.
At least they didn't just mirror it, they also changed the poster and replaced the soda word.
Here, the cosplayers lie in wait for the big show to start, including one particular
I guess technically they may not have replaced it, they may have just moved it.
Including one particular butler and a newly minted maid. Eee! You look so cute! I wish I looked half as cute as you do in this. But seriously, you're going to have to do this with me more often. You make a perfect Alice. Alice? Right, I forgot you know nothing of melee maidens. Alice is the head maid of the Neko Manor. Do we have cat ears?
Oh, do we have cat ears?
Okay. So, Angus, that's me, and Alice, that's you, are siblings fighting alongside each other to prevent other maids and butlers from taking over their estate. They fight for Lady Nice.
Oh my!
Oh, and I almost forgot. Ashley.
Oh no.
Ashley
Wait.
pulls out more costume stuff from her pack. This time it's a set of cat ears and a tail.
Wait, why are you not?
Alice is a cat girl. What? You don't have cat ears. I thought we were siblings. Shh! Spoilers! You don't find out that they're siblings until after you beat Angus's story arc. When the game starts, Angus has amnesia, and after you win, Alice appears and tells you everything. Angus's power is unleashed, and he becomes his old cat boy self.
God, it is anime.
It also unlocks an extra Sid you can play with, but now we've gotten very far off track. Satisfied? Any more questions? I think that covers it. Ashley fastens the cattail to the back of the maid dress and places the headband on my head. With the costume finalized, I take a long, hard look in the mirror. Are we about to see ourselves in this damn thing?
Probably not. Son of a bitch.
No, it
That or
can't.
it's us in the
It can't be the
Cyberspace.
thumbnail. It'd be spoilers.
That's true. I like how the bar was blue.
Oh my god. Earlier, when I chose to go with Ashley, James' username said in the chat, "Good choice." Now I know why. Okay, it's not half bad. It's definitely not me, but I can live with this. Oh good, Katie and Steph are here. Oh, they're a couple of my good cosplay friends. They're way more talented than me, even. They just so happen to be the MCs for the cosplay parade. Ashley waves over to them and they smile, waving back. I talked with them earlier. After the parade, they'll let us come up on stage and talk about Thunderdome. Whoa, really? Really? Thank you so much, Ashley. That'll help a ton. Yeah, it helps to know people sometimes. We found a few other cosplayers who dressed up as other Melee Maidens characters, and we all formed up into a group. Is there anybody cosplaying as someone from anything other than Melee Maidens? Even though we were together, Ashley and I kept to ourselves, save for pleasantries. As we chatted away, the Max attendant came back to give us a final warning before we went on stage. Everyone listen up! We got 10 minutes before the parade! Make sure you're all ready to go! I think I'm experiencing performance anxiety. My heart rate's increased and I feel flushed. This pressure to look perfect is too much! Ashley, do I look okay? Are my ears on straight? What about the tail? You look fine, trust me.
Amazing!
You are the best cat girl maid I've ever seen! I used to say that to all your cosplay friends. I don't. Honest. Well, I think that your, did you call it crossplay? It's fantastic. Why'd you choose to crossplay as Angus anyway? I would have expected you to be one of the other fancy maids. I crossplay because that's what makes me feel most comfortable!
You notice the sudden music change there?
Yeah! I'm catching on to stuff like this pretty quickly. I think I might have too many trans friends. At first I dressed up as various boys because I adored those characters so much, you know? The more I did it, the more I had fun with it. The more I began to feel like me. Then I wanted to do it more and more. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what that means in relation to who I am, and that's the confusing part. I guess that's all part of the journey about finding out more about myself. I know it's hard to understand, but just know that I'm working on being happy with myself. And one day I'll be able to put words into what I'm feeling. But until then, I'll enjoy the ride. I see. Hope I didn't pressure you into oversharing just now. I wouldn't have shared it if I didn't feel comfortable with you.
Thank you.
I mean this with all my heart. You are a cherished friend. Oh gosh, thanks Ashley. Really appreciate the trust you put in me. I won't let you down. Cosplayers, the time is nigh! Horses, the time is nay! Once again, the attendant started barking orders at us. We all shuffled into another line like how we were told to do earlier, and slowly we all began filing out of the room. The closer we got to the stage doors, the more I feel the nerves creep in. Where next? Melee Maidens group, go now! Ashley looks over at me, just beaming. This is her life, her everything. Take a deep breath, my Max. I close my eyes, taking in as much air as I can. I hold it in for a long moment before exhaling. I open my eyes slowly and take a step into the Pac-Man Theater and onto the stage.
Strut, 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 strut.
I think I'm picking up on stuff with Ashley pretty easily. I'm following Ashley, who is following the rest of the maid and butler crew. Once all of us are on stage, the MCs announce us as the Melee Maidens group. As I look out in front of us, I can see a completely packed theater. It's hard to make out specific faces due to the stage lights, but I can see the outline of hundreds of people. A rush of adrenaline surges through my body, and I look over to Ashley. A proper butler, she takes each step with purpose and elegance. She isn't breaking character for anything. Not all the cheers in the audience, not all the people smiling and laughing around her. She is Angus, and she's owning it. The announcers ask us to strike a pose on 3, 2, 1. Fighting pose, coy flirting, or polite courtesy. We don't know enough about Alice, though!
Curtsy.
The curtsy?
It's easy to do,
I guess, yeah.
and it matches with like the kind of what Ashley's doing.
Just because I'm curious about things, I am going to, like curtsy. I curtsy with all the grace and elegance of someone with absolutely no formal maid training whatsoever. Is that okay enough, though?
Oh, was that basic? I thought that was logical.
Yeah, no, that was basic, yeah.
Oh.
We finished holding our poses long enough for everyone in the audience to get a good amount of pictures of us. And once a sufficient amount of snaps have been snapped, an MC instructs us to stay on the stage, passing Ashley a microphone for the big Thunderdome announcement.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. It means so much to us that you join my sister Alice and I here at Neko Manor. As you know, we adore organizing exorbitant galas at Lady Naice's estate. It took me a moment to realize she was in character. Jero in chat! What in the seven hells am I watching?
What? What? What's wrong? It's just me and Rhino combined and put into a Catgirl maid outfit at a convention named after me. What's so weird about that? Jero, you came in at, like, the weirdest time. I'm going to go back to rest for Dan's thing tomorrow. I'll see you guys later. Bye, Jero. See you tomorrow.
As you know, we adore organizing exorbitant galas at Lady Naice's estate. However, Alice and I are planning a very extravagant event at a very extravagant location. Go on, Alice. Tell them everything.
Oh, great. Leave it to me.
Ashley hands the mic to me. Watching your Never Break characters inspired me to play along too. I'll just call this a sick fever dream 7 dealing with travel flu since I got back on Wednesday. Hope you feel better, man. I mean Tuesday. Oh, yeah, hope you feel better, man.
That's right, Angus. Next weekend, we will be hosting a costume contest at Francine's Arcade Funplex at the Twin Pines Mall. It's all part of Thunderdome, along with a Fist of Discomfort tournament, a world record attempt on Moopy's Magical Maze, and the reveal of a rare and mysterious game. Oh my, first time the public will have seen it? You know it, brother! This isn't the event to miss! It will be the most noteworthy event of the season! And remember, this is a private affair, so please only tell your closest friends.
Ashley winks to the audience before bowing. Another rush of cheers fills the theater as we walk off stage for a second time. The MCs give their closing words and dismiss the audience. As people begin exiting the auditorium, I feel my phone vibrate in my hidden dress pocket. Bullshit, dresses don't have pockets. At first, it was just a couple of vibrations, but before I could realize what was happening, my phone started seizing. What the? I pulled my phone from my pocket and saw that the Funplex's face wall had over 1,000 shiny new likes. No, really, what? The hell?
Hey, listen.
The cosplay parade is a huge part of every Max and generates thousands of photos and articles online. Also, it was being live streamed.
Ashley? You failed to mention that part!
They seem so nervous and they didn't want to make it worse.
Good work.
And that act you pulled out just now has generated a 700% increase of traffic on our site. I also gobbled up some paid keywords, so if anyone posts about cosplay at Max, they will see an ad for Thunderdome. Pretty genius, right?
Quickly, I scanned my own face wall, and even people I knew who weren't arcaders were talking up a storm about it. I also could hear cosplayers discussing it as we waited for the auditorium to clear out.
Wait till next weekend, that Thunderdome thing sounds like a blast. I am totally going to that Funplex place. Do I wonder where my next cosplay there? Timex, we did it!
I had lots of help from you too, Ashley. Don't count yourself out.
You make a pretty great team.
It was great to hear all the buzz around the cosplay community, and Iris really helped with the social media aspect. Can't believe it was that easy. I mean, tiring, but easy. It was great fun and all, but I'm completely exhausted. Me too. I need a break from all this. Some time to collect my thoughts and rest my eyes from all those flashing lights. Still seeing spots.
Yeah, that Gavin and Naomi are running a pop-up arcade for the Funplex? A bunch of other local arcades are doing the same over in Hall B. Might be worth stopping by there for a breather with some friends.
And make sure they aren't sad. Sounds like a solid plan. You want to come with me?
Not quite yet. I need to do some touch-ups on my makeup. But I'll meet you there later.
Great, see you soon.
I'm still in the maid
Are you
outfit.
gonna keep the maid outfit?
Now, I waved bye to Ashley as I make move toward the restrooms to get changed back to my usual clothes for the time. And then it's off to Exhibit Hall B, and we'll look out for Gavin's serious face or Naomi's kind one. Oh, so we haven't spent enough time with them.
This might be a good stopping
Yeah,
point.
that's what I'm thinking. Alright.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah. We got the word out, we wore a maid outfit, and we learned more about Ashley.
Yeah.
Is it
All in
weird?
all, worth it, I'd say.
Is it weird that, like, the way she describes her reason for cosplaying, like, male characters kind of lines up for, like, my reason for playing female D&D characters?
I forget your reason sometimes.
It's just, like, it's just a thing I prefer, but the way she explained it kind of, made sense to me, like, to summarize how I felt about it. This is the thing I end up preferring. Thanks for streaming the game, you made a lot of progress. Yep, we'll be doing more of this, next week. Put it on the schedule. Alright.
Definitely having fun.
Yeah. Tomorrow, me, Jero, Dan, and Jay, another one of Dan's friends, are going to be playing Super Mario Party Jamboree. We'll see how much of it I can do before I need to go for D&D. And then we'll figure out what's happening next week. Other than that, farewell, everyone, and never forget the maid outfit, because I sure as hell won't.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
No.
You're just mad because you had to wear garters.
Yes, that was the worst part.